feelings like a sunshiny day. I take a look at my enormous penis, and everything is going my way.
JK Podcast, episode 10. Alright, dude.
My bad.
No, it's whatever. It's whatever, dude. I don't even care. I don't care. We're without Kaleb again. Caleb's got fucking all of his... Yeah, Caleb died, I think. Caleb's passed away. We're going to reconfirm that theory. Kaleb is dead.
He could be.
Okay.
All right.
Hold up. I got to introduce you. This is Steve. Longdongsteve, as we call him back in the bathhouse. He's very well known there for fucking prolapsing colons.
That's absolutely right. And my first topic I wanted to talk about in JK Podcast was foreskin.
Foreskin? Dude, hell yeah. I'm all for it.
So everyone wants to talk about women's rights, but where are our rights on whether we get circumcised or not? No one has ever asked you that.
You know what's crazy? There is theories out there that say that if you are uncircumcised, your dick's actually more sensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, what if the circumcised people are missing out on this great sex that they've never had?
Dude, we don't even know what it's like. We don't even know what sex is like because we got our fucking dicks.
Yeah. So what if it was better?
There's actually this company in Canada called Manhood Canada that sells artificial foreskins. I was thinking about getting one.
Dude, that might
imagine the loads.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine the loads you blow, bro.
Imagine it.
Imagine it.
But here's the thing.
Imagine the ropes, dude.
Here's the thing. Is
thanks, Doug.
They're not cutting off clits of females.
They do in some countries, actually.
But they're not doing that here.
No. This is the United States, the goddamn America.
So like
the clit is the most important thing here.
Dude, honestly, I'm pretty sure I've gotten recircumcised twice. Once when I was a newborn, and then I think when I was like younger, because I remember going to the doctor and it hurting like a motherfucker.
Are you Jewish?
No, I'm not Jewish. You know the priests eat the skin?
Really?
They might.
So you're telling me I need to become a priest? Don't amp me up like that, then put me right back down, dude. Fuck.
But like, why would they take our skin if they're not taking clits of females? Because I mean,
it's biblical.
Okay, well,
Abraham,
90% of dudes can't find the clit in the first go at it, so
well,
might as well get rid of it, right?
You found it?
I haven't.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm still searching.
I've been searching for years. It doesn't exist.
I don't think it does either.
It doesn't exist.
It's hard to find.
It's not there.
It's hard to find.
But she whispered, you can grab the mic and say so.
It's hard to find when you're looking at a glory hole.
Grounded.
Oh, man.
What a dirty dog. But that's actually a good point, is why dudes get mutilated at birth and nobody's talking about that.
Right, like
that's an actual mutilation.
I mean, to be honest, I don't.
That's taken away from that. You want to get serious with it? That's taken away from the way your body naturally functions.
Yeah, and I don't care if my penis looks good or not. If sex feels better, give me my skin.
How many chicks actually have took the time to look at a penis? Like, whoa, your penis looks nice. Nice dick, bro.
I mean, I might have dick cheese. I might have dick cheese for still having a uncircumcised penis.
Well, dick cheese is one thing.
But if sex feels better, I'd give me my hood, man.
That's what I'm telling you, dude. We need to get fucking Manhood Canada's.
Yeah.
Have you seen that website?
Where do you think my hood is?
You looked it up? What a dog.
Where do you think my hood is? Do you think?
$89.
I'm in.
Dude, Like,
cheap price to pay to get my manhood back.
Where do you think my hood is?
What? You're
Where do you
hooded up right now?
No, where do you think my hood is?
It's probably in a dumpster. Or pre-state it. Okay. Well, actually, look up what they do with the foreskins after they cut them off.
Do you think you could still find it? Do you think you could find it and it would still fit?
So what do they send that to North Korea or where do they send biohazard waste? The dump?
Probably.
They just send it
I
to the
don't know.
dump.
Yeah.
Dump's just full of blood.
Yeah, probably.
Dump's just full of blood and shit. There's no way they just send it to a dump. They got to do something with it.
They eat it.
What are you, a Catholic priest?
No. I don't eat it.
I wish I was.
It's cheaper.
Manhood can't. Oh, Black Friday sale, dude. $27.99. If you want to have a black dong, $27.99.
No, I'm
You can get gold too to have a Donald Trump dick. Whoa! Donald Trump song, dude. Wow. 2027, dude. I mean 2028. Sorry, I'm retarded.
It's just wild. You talk about female rights, you got to talk about dude rights before then.
Yeah, because we came.
Where's our foreskin going? They didn't ask us. No one asked us.
All right, well, she's going to look it up right now. We're gonna actually figure out where foreskin goes. After we cut it off.
It was a Jewish thing to stop masturbation. Is why they started circumcising dudes.
Here's what it says in the Bible: is Abraham was told by God to test his loyalty to cut off the foreskin of his son, Isaac. Oh, nice. Dude, that's what
is that literally in the Bible?
Take that away. Take that away. Yeah, it's actually in the
I
Bible.
got that redone. Pretty sure.
It's actually in the Bible. It's an actual biblical story. And then, that's gross. It's like fucking titty milk, dude. Throw that away.
You
know people actually buy that?
Really?
Yeah. For like
How
working
much
out.
is it?
Okay. Okay. If we're gonna talk about circumcision, here's a question for you. Should they do that to some women that have those roast beef lips?
Dude, they should.
Yeah.
They'll fucking go down on a lady and
Yeah.
fucking she's slapping you back, dude. That's not okay.
You can't tell me you've never experienced roast beef lips.
I've never had roast beef lips, dude.
That's bullshit.
Well, besides my grandma, but she don't count.
All right, what about pepperoni nips?
Pepperoni nips, yes. I've also had some fucking dude. I've seen some crazy areolas, dude. Like the whole tit, C cups, whole tit areola.
You've never experienced roast beef lips?
No, not really.
That's
Babe.
wild.
Keep that to yourself.
No, not her. Fuck.
No, she burped.
Oh.
Yeah, I said, excuse me.
Yeah, you're not excused. We're podcasting here.
All right. Another question.
I probably got an answer for it.
You ever ate asshole?
No,
No?
not besides yours. No, and Caleb's, and my cousins, and my uncles. But no, not a female's. If that answers your question, is a female's different?
I don't know. I don't eat ass, so I wouldn't know.
Why did you ask if you don't eat ass, dude? You brought this question up, dude. You fucking.
What?
Why would you ask me that if you haven't eaten ass?
It's just a question.
It's a solid question, I'll be honest with you.
Before.
All right, well, hold up. He gently put his hand on his girl's back as he was saying that. Trying to reassure her maybe it'll happen someday.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. She's told me before that she'd rather bleach her asshole before that even occurs. So we're good on that.
Do you bleach yours?
Well, yeah, of course.
All from me.
Actually, I got a mullet going on.
Oh,
Fucking
good
all
God.
business in the front and party in the back.
That's why I got so many hairs in my mouth right now. Woo! It's a hot cast, dude. We're back at it. I just needed a dog out here with me. Have you ever slept naked before?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Me neither, dude. It's
Like,
so
it's
weird
like- it's
waking up
like-
in the morning the next day.
Dude, it's like your balls don't have enough support.
Yeah, I always feel like
you know
I'm-
what I mean? Especially like your balls start like hanging outside of your leg, and it just kind of it's just hanging there. It's like, man, my balls don't feel supported. Like I gotta sleep with.
Dude, you must have some crazy balls.
You can ask Cheyenne. I'm a mouthful.
Whew. Whew. All right, dude.
All right. No, but
Have you ever fucking have a wet dream?
yeah,
I've never had one.
for real.
But the one time I did sleep naked, here's the thing, is I think I did have a wet dream because I woke up and there was like some weird wet feeling on my left thigh. I was sleeping on my left side, so my dickhead's resting my thigh, dude. I was like, "What's that?" I poked it. It was cum.
No, dude.
It was cum. I jizzed on my
Oh,
leg.
for real. You never had one? They're
No,
the weirdest thing.
besides that, I don't think I
They're
have.
the weirdest. They're the weirdest thing. Like,
My dad told me he thinks that he thought he pissed his pants the first time.
Yeah.
I was like, how much do you jizz, dude? Is there something wrong with me? Where I'm
No,
not fucking, if you're coming enough
gotta
to where
stop
you think you pissed your
masturbating.
pants,
you gotta stop masturbating.
well, what else am I going to do?
But if you keep emptying out the tank, if you keep emptying out of the tank, you're not gonna have any for. You know what I
I'm
mean?
just out here for a good time, bro.
No, man. I've had them before. They're weird. The weirdest thing, like it wakes you up, but not to the point like you can like get up, but it wakes you up enough, and then you just fucking.
When you're doing all that, make sure to keep the mic next to your face. So I'm not sure how much that got picked up because you're like, you know what?
No, dude. No, like
Dude, we're casting now. You can't be waving the mic around. Yeah, fucking- treat it like a penis, dude. Keep that right in your face, 2 hands on the wheel, and just a couple little strokes. Good God Almighty! Oh, you gonna come for me, Daddy? Are you gonna bust your load right in my face? Sorry, I got caught in the moment.
no, like you.
What were we talking about?
You're talking about wet dreams.
Oh yeah, no, never had one. Probably will.
Yeah, they're weird, man. You
Yeah.
literally nut in your sleep. saying.
Dude, imagine the dream.
But
Do you
I
remember the
mean,
dream you had when you had a wet dream?
Dude, sometimes they're not even related to sex.
You're just thinking about
They're
animals.
Like touching a dog. They'd be like,
Give her the mic. You dirty fucking bitch. The hell is that? She said touching a dog.
a duck.
Oh, that's even worse. Touching a duck. What are you talking about?
It's not, it wouldn't be correlated.
What do you mean not
It
correlated?
wouldn't be correlated.
If you're nutting in your sleep while you're touching a duck in your dreams,
I don't know.
that's correlated.
No, okay.
See, like,
tell 'em about that.
I think I just shoot ropes,
no,
dude.
The chicken. The
Like,
chicken and the egg.
she's over here like I swallowed it. I swallowed 3 times. Shit like that. Like
You swallow.
I nut a lot.
No, tell 'em about the chicken and the egg.
The what?
Chicken and the egg.
What about the chicken and the
That
egg?
story. Does
What
that-
story? What story?
Get the mic away from me.
The
and
chicken
tell
and the
him-
egg. Yeah, what comes first?
No, not that.
What
The
are you
dream.
talking-
The dream.
The dream.
What
How
dream?
you lay an egg.
Oh, there was some meme that was going around that some dude had a dream he was a chicken and he laid an egg and then like his wife wakes him up like, Greg, you shit the bed.
Correlated.
It has nothing to do with what we were talking
but
about.
even, right, said like with the whole like petting a duck that was uncorrelated, but that happened.
Okay, well, when we're talking about coming in our sleep and you say, yeah, because you dreamt about a duck, that's a little fucked up, dude.
Do females have
Do you have
dreams
sex
having
dreams about
sex?
ducks?
And you
Yeah.
come in your sleep?
Yeah.
Wait, girls can come in their sleep?
So she just
Yeah.
said.
How do girls know that they come in their sleep? Girls come.
You gotta find the clip.
That's a thing? Oh, shit. No wonder fucking that happened. Woo! Welcome to JK Podcast. Depression Central, dude.
Episode 10.
Episode 10. I shoot myself on air.
All right, prior to tonight, you didn't know that I was a cop.
No. And I have never done anything wrong in my life.
That's not what I came here to.
He said came.
I was gonna tell some stories.
You can tell a
about
story.
that?
Dude. Cop stories.
Yeah.
You snitch.
So we get this call about this one guy. He's highly intoxicated. He's walking on the side of the road. Some good Samaritan decided he's
Relatable.
gonna put this metal chair out for this guy to sit down on and just kind of relax because he's almost like falling in the middle of traffic as like he's like, man, I don't want this guy to get hit by a car, so I'm gonna be a nice guy. I'm gonna put this metal chair out.
Dude
for
looked
him.
out his front window and seen some dude stumbling around waiting for a fucking Uber, and he's like, "Hey, chill."
So this guy,
that's a fucking G, dude. That's
for real.
That's a fucking
for real.
It's a hardcore fella.
And
It's a boy.
so
It's one of the boys.
this guy puts his metal chair out for this drunk guy that's walking.
Hell yeah.
The guy sits down. He pisses himself, and then he shits on the chair.
Immediately took a dark turn. Immediately took a turn to where that guy was like, "All right, call the cops. Let's try to help this fucker
He
out."
pissed on the chair and shit on the chair.
My
so
kid's sitting in his
there
chair.
was literally diarrhea poop on this chair. As this guy's sitting there, and we roll up.
Was he just chilling in the fucking chair still?
Yeah.
Just fucking sitting in his own
When
own fecal matter?
Yeah. When we rolled
a
up,
dirty dog.
He's just sitting there.
That's a dirty dog.
And the guy's explaining he's highly intoxicated or whatever. So we're like, all right, we're gonna take you to the hospital or whatever.
You and your partner.
Yeah, because I had a trainer before I quit.
You guys ran trains on people?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed
So we're talking to this guy, and we finally get him out of the chair, and everyone's like, "Oh, where are you going? Where are you going?" He goes, "I'm going to Circle K, get more beer." It's like, no, dude, you're going to the hospital.
Dude, you have alcohol poisoning. Your liver just came out of your ass.
And then so while we're at the hospital, I gotta write this dude a ticket for public intoxication. The whole room just literally smells like shit because he fucking shit himself. Like, motherfucker.
You should have used your tongue to help him clean himself up.
Yeah, there was another day I had to book him. I had to book him down at the jail, and the whole time he's like, man, I'm gonna get out of here. And like one of the, I think it was like his thumb that had scanned for the fingerprint. It wasn't working.
Oh, okay.
And it was taking a little bit longer than usual.
I thought that was going somewhere else for a second.
No. And he's like, man, I gotta get out of here.
Jesus Christ, dude.
He's like fucking shaking like crazy.
Do that again.
He was shaking like crazy.
Dude just dropped the mic and started talking. All right. I know it gets uncomfortable after a while, but you do have to keep the mic kind of close. That's why I just I put my arm in the armrest and chill. I chill like this. We always do this in gaming chairs because they got armrests and shit on them. But you chose a fucking whatever, like a
Fucking kitchen chair.
He's sitting in a dining room chair right now. His arms got tired. If he gets quiet at any point, his arm just got tired. Dude, have you ever seen Game of Thrones?
I haven't.
Dude, you have to.
Why?
All right, first of all, I'm more of a comedy guy. I enjoy my comedy shows. That's
See,
usually all I watch.
from what I got of Game of Thrones, you watch that and your mom will start having sex with your stepdad and you'll hear her moaning.
Why you gotta bring that up? Why you gotta do that to me? I almost got past that.
Dude, I got another PD story for you.
A pedo story?
No,
Oh.
a PD.
The way he said, no. Me? No. That's not me, dude.
So, you know how some banks you can go in like
Bankies?
banks. So you got those little lobbies. The lobbies with the ATM that you can access, but the main part of the bank is closed.
Yeah. So
this lady goes into this bank, uses the ATM, and she tries to get out, and she's locked in. And so
I'll be honest, I didn't know what you're talking about. I just agreed with you.
you don't know what I'm talking about?
No, I've never been in
You've
a
been
bank.
to a bank.
Yeah, I've been to a bank. Not one where fucking ladies get locked in them.
No, she got locked in because she was trying to use
Was
the
she
ATM.
in a vault?
No,
How the fuck you get locked in?
it was one of those where the lobby was closed, but the ATM was open. So she went through the one door to get to the ATM.
Oh, I've never been in a bank with an ATM inside like that.
Well, not in the lobby.
No.
Well, anyway, this was a bank where they had the ATM in the lobby, and the main part was closed off because the bank was closed. So you go into that part and use ATM. Well, that door locked. So this lady
Jesus Christ.
decides she's gonna climb on top of the ATM. She moved some tiling above the ATM over so she could climb through. She climbed through the wall that was in between the ATM and the main part of the lobby, and she got into the main part of the lobby and was like,
How did we even end up here?
we're talking about PD stories.
Oh, okay. Last thing I remember is foreskin. Sorry, dude. Keep going. She's inside the wall.
So she's
I'm trying to think. I was thinking.
she's inside the main part of the bank,
Yeah.
and she sees phones behind the bulletproof glass of the tellers, the teller wall or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know.
Oh God.
And she starts smashing the glass behind that to try to get back to the phone, and that's bulletproof glass that she's smashing. And then she smashes another window in the bank office area, and we finally show up, and it's only been like 40 minutes that she's been in there. She's absolutely destroyed the place.
Yo, dude, I got locked in my bed. Psycho bitch. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the
That's
reason why they
ridiculous.
called the cops is because someone else went to go use the ATM, and they saw her in there just fucking destroying them.
Fucking wailing on the glass. Oh my God, that's great. All right, well, back to what I was saying. You never seen Game of Thrones?
No, I haven't.
Oh, fuck you for bringing up my parents having sex, first of all. Second of all, greatest show I've ever seen in my entire life. I can't believe you haven't seen that. I'm usually a comedy show guy. I never got into serious shows like that. This one came on, dude. Every single episode, I was like, whoa. Every single episode.
Really?
Every single episode. You literally, I was staying up till, this is the only show I've ever watched to the point where I was like, I'm probably like 5 years late on the show. 5-10 years late, honestly. Like, I think it stopped in like 2018. So all my friends and everybody have already seen it. And I was like, fine, I'll give it a fucking chance. Shut up about it.
Yeah.
And so I started watching it. I got through the first season. And the end of the first season, I called one of my friends immediately after, like 1 a.m. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? And he was like, I told you to watch the fucking show like a year ago. And I was like, I should have fucking listened to you. This is crazy. I was like, I didn't know how to react right now. I want to go to bed, but all my brain's going around right now is what's this going to turn into? And the end of the first season turned into like what that turned into is the next 7 seasons. So I was staying up till like 3 a.m. every night. Instead of playing video games like I usually do, I cut myself off from the computer and everything to watch this fucking show. And I don't do that. You know me.
Right.
I'm telling you, you need to watch this show because it's fucking phenomenal. A lot of sex scenes. But if you can get past all that uncomfortability of watching a sex scene with your parents, it's a good show.
I'm not sure if I'll ever get past watching sex scenes with my parents because that would just be so weird.
There's one scene in it where they're in a brothel and they're like having a conversation. There's 2 lesbians like making out with each other in the background. And my mom literally looked over at me and she's like, what do you think about that? And I was like, shut up, Mom. I'm trying to pay attention to the show very hard.
What are you talking about, Mom? That didn't happen. I didn't see that.
They were scissoring back there? I didn't notice that at all. I wasn't paying. That wasn't the only thing I was paying attention to. Those. They had a conversation during that.
I don't know. It's been a long time since I actually got into like a TV show that I'm like, I need to watch this religiously or whatever.
That's what I was saying, dude. I've besides South Park, I've never religiously watched a show like that.
Right.
And then I started watching that. I was like, all
See,
right, what's
like-
happening in the next episode? All right, finish that episode. What's happening in the next episode? I need to know.
See, it sucks for you guys because like you guys were too young for the MTV shit. 'Cause, like,
MTV. No, I was
MTV
not.
had some
Dude,
fucking
I'm
banging
4
shit.
years younger than you. Chill out. I grew up with MTV.
Okay, what do you remember being played on MTV? Was it music
Robin
videos?
Yeah, music videos.
Because they don't do that anymore.
They, when I was growing up, they did. Like until I was about 10 years old. Yeah.
I was a Mennonite growing up.
Oh yeah, true.
Give her the mic. 'Cause I got a question.
I was a Mennonite.
You were a Mennonite. Give her the mic back.
That's why
What? You had to wear like the full clothes and everything.
Yeah, for like some of it. Like up until like
Did you do Rumspringer and just never went back?
Yeah.
All right, I need to do a full interview with her at some point about only that. Wait, so is that like Amish?
Yeah, well, actually, the other half of my family's not.
So Steve was telling me that that he changed your mind about going back to being a Mennonite because his dick was so good.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, that's true. That's exactly why, actually.
Yeah.
That's why. So, did you actually do Amish stuff?
Yeah.
Speak up.
Yes.
You can't be so awkward about it, dude. Why are you holding the mic like that? She's holding the mic like it's the first time touching a penis, dude. She's 2 fingers. Am I doing it right? Is this right?
Am I holding it right?
No, that actually is crazy. So between Amish and Mennonites, so what are you guys allowed to do that Amish are not? I've always wanted to ask this question.
So, like, Amish, you get to only wear just pure, like, no patterns. And Mennonite, you get to wear patterns.
And when you're a Mennonite, you're allowed to have anal sex.
Is that true?
I don't know. I was too young.
When did you stop being a Mennonite? Can I ask that?
I believe, like, 13.
Steve. How old are you?
I'm about to be 30. I groomed her. until this
I was
entire
about to be
time.
30 when she was 13. I brought her out of it. I changed her mind. Oh, Jesus Christ. Do you guys want to talk for a bit, or do you want me to pause it while I go and take this piss?
You can pause it.
You want me to pause it?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a short break while I fucking go and urinate. If I can find where'd the mouse go?
All right, what are we going to talk about now?
Dude, where'd the mouse go? Hold up.
Oh,
Yeah,
you have to
click.
click it.
Oh, shit. Found it. All right. And we're back. JK Podcast.
We're back.
Steve came.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, we were gone for a while. Steve nutted.
Yeah, I did.
I had to go fart it out.
And Jason swallowed.
I had to go fart it out. All right. Hey, here's a question. Have you ever ran into anybody in high school or like even recently that was a pussy liar?
Pussy liar.
Yeah. Like bragged about pussy they didn't get. Like you could very obviously tell that they
Yeah.
were lying about getting pussy, and they're just like, "Yeah, dude, I got laid 6 times last week by 6 different chicks."
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, that was me. No, I'm just kidding.
I think, honestly, yeah, I was a virgin since until I got out of high school. To be honest with you, I just thought those guys were gay as hell. Like there's fucking dudes coming up to me in high school, like, "Dude, when's the last time you got laid?" It's like, I haven't gotten laid. And they're like, "Yeah, well, I got laid last week," and I was like, "No, you didn't." Dude, look at you. Obviously, you didn't.
Yeah.
Look at your face. You think I can't tell when people are fucking lying directly to my face? Look at you. You're lying. You've ever ran into anybody like that?
Yeah, I mean, in high school, they were all over the place.
Well, I mean-
it was I mean, I'm sure some
She's
guys,
pussy lying.
I'm sure some guys were telling the truth.
Well, yeah, but there's.
Oh, Shine ass.
She's got to say something.
There was a girl in my high school that she was a freshman. Her goal by her senior year was to sleep with 100 guys.
There was
I had the same goal.
There was a
ironically
guy.
enough.
There was a guy.
I slept with 100 guys.
There was a guy that his goal was his senior year. He was going to sleep with 100 girls, and now he's gay. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna say-
how'd
I'm
that work out for him? He got to the 100.
He probably got the roast beef. Like,
He must.
He got to the 100 girl, and she said, "Oh my God, we should like go to the pumpkin patch or something." And he was like, "Jesus fucking Christ, I just want to play Call of Duty."
He got to the 100 girl, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't really like this anymore. I'm gonna go suck cock."
It's not as fun as it used to be. Maybe if I went on the other end of the spectrum. What's it like for her? Should I be a swallower or a spitter? These are the real questions.
Here's a question for you. Where
No.
do you think the Russians actually killed Hitler, or do you think he fled to another country?
Okay, well, first of all,
he's like,
first of all, okay, if we're gonna talk about this, we got to go back to when Hitler was actually quote unquote killed, or he killed himself. So what happened? You know what happened actually with Hitler when he died, quote unquote?
Well, the Russians and the Allies were coming closer to Berlin.
Yeah. Do you know what happened with Hitler's actual death? Do you know the story?
No.
So apparently, him and his wife took a cyanide pill, and they both killed themselves. And then the Germans, the remainders of the Nazis that were surviving, maybe he shot himself. I thought he.
She took the cyanide and she shot herself in the office.
Yeah,
Maybe that's what happened. But either way, the end of this story still pans out the same, despite how anybody believes that or what the story is and how he died. The remainder of the Nazis took his body out to sea, so the allies wouldn't get his body and
Yeah.
dumped his body to sea. That's what happened
I don't
to
believe
Hitler's
that.
body.
I don't
Well, yeah,
believe that one
That's
bit.
the fishiest shit ever.
But
dude. Like what? If
no,
fucking,
do you believe that the Russians recovered his body though?
No, what I actually think happened is that the remainder of the people that actually believed in his cause, I think brought him somewhere else, kept him safe.
Argentina. South
Argentina's a
America.
big theory,
Because
yes,
there's a
but
German.
there's a lot of places he could have gone. He's definitely dead now. In a modern day, yeah, he's definitely dead. There's no way he lived this long. He was like 30.
in
the
He'd be
1940s?
like 100 and something. It's possible.
It's possible, but he's definitely fucking All right.
95.
to 95. Okay, well, I'm just saying my grandpa was born in 1932 and he's 93 years old right now, and like on the verge of death. Hitler definitely did not live that long,
Yeah.
especially in fucking South America.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, just what do you think they're fucking? My name is Adolf.
There's
Bringing him in-
a German. There's
bringing him in the
a
hospital, dude?
German community in Argentina. Like you could literally go there, and I guarantee the percent of German being spoken in that area.
There's a lot. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
no doubt, but I'm saying, yeah, I don't doubt that he actually fled the country. I mean, the way his body and everything was dispensed of or whatever, I don't think he actually died. But he's
My-
definitely dead now. and
Okay.
what he planned to happen is definitely not happening.
Yeah. I mean, my other question would be, do you think there's ever going to be a nuclear war?
It could happen
Between-
next week.
I see. Okay. As nuclear war is what I'm talking is.
Did you
like
not
the
hear
whole,
what Putin said last week?
the whole world gets destroyed?
Yes.
No.
Did you not hear what Putin said last week?
I don't.
From my understanding, I don't speak Russian, but their translation pretty much turned out to be
Okay.
that-
Well, okay.
well,
Let's just say
he said if there are missiles fired in the Russian territory.
Mhm.
Nuclear missiles are going to be fired off.
Okay. So, hypothetically.
And the United
hypothetically-
States said, yeah, go ahead. Biden pretty much said,
Hi, okay,
Go ahead and fire missiles, do your thing.
My question for you is, hypothetically, say Russia sends a bunch of nuclear missiles towards the United States, and so we're gonna get hit, right? Do
Yeah.
you actually believe that the president will be like, I'm gonna send this amount of missiles back to destroy all of humanity? Okay.
the smart
do you-
decision would be to not send any back.
Because if there was missiles coming inbound and we're all going to die in this country,
North America is far enough from everything. If somebody were to fire something from us to us, that the world could still survive. If we were hit by
Yeah.
a nuclear holocaust, the
don't-
world could still survive. It's the fact that if we were to send them back, the entire world would end. So that's the decision.
I don't believe that our government
now-
would send them back.
And after January 20th, Donald Trump would have to make that decision.
Yeah.
And I'm honestly do fear that he would send them back. As much as I love the guy, he would definitely send them back. That's a patriot. It's a patriotic guy. He'd be like, all right, well, we're not going out like this. But Biden would take it like a bitch.
Right.
Biden would get fucked in the ass. He'd be
Yeah.
like, all right, yeah, we're taking it. That's the only good thing about the Democratic Party, in my opinion, is that if a nuclear war were to happen, they probably wouldn't send anything back because they have a logical sense about that part. And the Republican Party is too patriotic. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Does that make sense?
I feel like either way, if we sent them back or we didn't, I don't think the government would tell us. Like the government would be like, yeah, we sent them back, but did it actually happen? Because if we're in an imminent death, I don't.
Not all of us would die right away.
Us looking at the devils about it. Oh, you just said the
You
best.
liar. Yeah.
Is Trump here? I've got something to. I thought you said you did that.
For real.
No, but honestly, yeah, I think if we had a logical president, he wouldn't send them back.
But you know, it takes two people to prevent.
Takes two to tango, dude. And we tango. We're most of our over 50% of our government is Republican now on everything. The House Republicans, the Senate, and the presidency, all Republican now. They're all patriotic as fuck. If it came down to it, whoever had to turn the fucking key, they would turn the key.
Right.
Right now, whoever's going to turn that fucking key is going to turn the fucking key. That's what Putin's got to think about. If he starts a nuclear war and he sends something at us, he's getting it back. The world's done.
Mhm.
I think before Putin was like, all right, yeah, I'll send them because he knew they weren't
No.
going to get
He's
sent
dying.
back.
I don't
He's
I
dying
don't-
of cancer, you know that?
I don't believe Putin would ever had plans on sending nuclear weapons.
He literally just said in a
Putin-
press interview that he would.
Yeah, he
because
would.
He's dying.
He would. He wants to be known as a strong leader.
If he's dying,
I'm sorry, but if
he's
you
got
look,
cancer.
are you
See his
Canadian?
face?
Hold up. Are you Canadian?
No, if she was Canadian. Her head.
She said sorry.
You've seen South Park. If she was Canadian, she'd have her
Oh,
head.
her head would be split in half. You're right, dude. All right, yeah. Fuck Canadians, dude. You want to get racist? Canadians can eat a dick.
But
What do you guys
Wait,
know?
So you're telling me you wouldn't turn the key?
No, honestly, no. Just honestly, because of conversations like this that I've had with just normal people that live here, if I ended up being the president of the United States, I would not turn the key just because of out of logic. Yeah, we're all gonna
What if
die.
the children have
We're all gonna die. Well, maybe I'd nuke Africa just to point. I think we just need to do that anyways. Give
oh
it,
my god,
just Africa. You ever hard restarted in a game?
Here.
Yeah, you get so far. You get so far in a game that you can't restart, and you're just kind of like, all right, maybe I just need to fucking go back to the beginning. That's what Africa needs to do, dude.
No, I just think
What the fuck
Putin-
are they doing over there?
I just think Putin wants to be known as a strong leader, and I think that's his like biggest thing is that he wants to be the best leader that Russia's had, and that's why he's over here like, oh, I'll nuke you guys, blah blah. But I think it's empty promises.
Okay, well, he's following Joseph Stalin, who defeated the Nazis. You can't follow that. You want to
But-
nuke the planet? Go ahead and nuke the planet.
What-
Joseph
without-
Stalin still.
Without the Allies,
Joseph Stalin still.
without the Allies, did he really defeat the Nazis?
Yes.
No,
No. Go back and look at it. We didn't do shit.
we did enough.
We did it to Japan.
No,
We showed Japan what's up.
okay.
Yeah, we did that.
Invading,
we did show them what's up.
invading France didn't.
We
didn't do
dropped
any-
the sun on Japan and said, "You want to try to fight us again?" And they're like, "Yeah." And then we dropped another sun on. And they're like, "All right, chill."
No,
Which
no.
we'll stick to ourselves for the rest of time. Actually,
That's not right, because we dropped the second one on Japan, and it wasn't until a week after the second one they finally surrendered because the Soviets were gonna join the fight to fight against Japan. That's why they finally surrendered. They weren't ready to surrender after the second nuke.
then they didn't care about their citizens.
They don't give a shit.
We turned people into shadows.
We were gonna drop a third
Yeah,
one.
they don't.
We were gonna drop a third one on Tokyo.
Japan still sucks. Japan did, I think, out of all the war crimes, if you want to look it up in history, even during World War II, I think Japan did the worst out of all of them. Yeah, the Holocaust is one thing,
Yeah.
but Japan literally was like raping and setting people on fire. Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
True.
You know, the Germany, at least, like, that was a pretty quick and painless death for all the Jewish people, right? I mean, you suffocated. You suffocated for what? 3 minutes?
Yeah, but starvation.
Yeah.
They weren't feeding.
You weren't
the
set
people.
aflame. Starvation, eventually your body gets used to that. These guys were set aflame. They were blistering.
But then again, look at all the good shit Japan's created since then.
Yeah, because we fucking destroyed their
Motorcycles,
entire
Samsung.
because we destroyed their entire society with two nuclear bombs. We
And
fucking made them.
They weren't
That's
ready
a-
to surrender.
Japan had.
They weren't ready to surrender.
Japan was forced to do a hard reset.
Did you know there was a military strike that was in the works since Japan didn't
Yeah.
surrender on Tokyo, and it would have costed the U.S. like a million servicemen, men and women, 1 million. They called it off because Russia got into the fight, and that's when Japan surrendered, is because of the Soviets.
I want you to sit here and look me in the eyes, all right,
I am right now.
and tell me that we would not have defeated Japan if that didn't happen.
We would have nuked Tokyo again, yes.
Would we not have defeated Japan if that didn't happen? Look at our army still to this day. You can look at every other army on the fucking planet, every other advancement in technology on the planet. We are by far the top. We have jets. Russia maybe has 2 jets that can do what we can do. Give her the mic. She wants to fucking do this, dude.
No, but what I was gonna say was the whole.
Oh,
like,
she's in it
Japan.
now.
So I believe it was George W. Bush. I believe it was George W. Bush. He would have been captured because there was, I think, 9 military men
There was
who were
Nazi
captured by
camps
Japan.
in the United States, yes.
And the Japanese literally ate them.
George W. Bush, he was the president during 9/11.
No, it was his dad then, and he would have never been.
No, the president during was Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
No, I'm saying it was one of the leaders. Like,
Yeah, Franklin Delano Roosevelt was the president at the time, is what I'm saying. You're talking about the president, right?
no, I'm talking about he was one of the.
Oh,
presidents,
George H.W. Bush,
but he
Senior.
served time. He
Senior?
served time in the military.
Yeah, he was the leader of the CIA and served time in the military. Yeah. So
Yeah,
it might have been
yeah.
during World War II. I don't
So
know.
this would have been during World War II with Japan.
Yeah.
And he was like super close to being captured. He almost landed on the Japanese island where 9 of I heard that too. That would not sound right.
No, 'cause if
She didn't even get to finish her sentence.
I don't even remember what I said.
No, for sure.
no, but if the Russians never joined the Allies in the fight for World War II, we probably
we would have
all
lost, dude. We'd all be speaking German. Right
Yeah.
now.
because initially Hitler had an alliance with Stalin, but he
Yeah.
invaded Russia and ruined the alliance.
You can talk all the shit about that guy that you want. He was the top 3 military minds in history.
Dude, believe
Top
this,
3,
believe us or not,
100%. Top 3 military minds in history.
this is just bullshit.
And it's just it honestly is. It sucks that he was as racist as he was, because if he was on any other country,
Oh, what the
He-
fuck?
that dude could have stopped communism.
He just puke on the ground.
I don't know, honey, but one of them
What?
was making a noise earlier.
All right.
Honestly, Hitler, if he was on our side, could have stopped communism. He could have stopped all of that.
Go up
Did
there,
did,
not
did you know? Did you know where Lyme disease started? Lyme disease started from one of the Nazi scientists that we brought after we surrounded Berlin. We brought those Nazi scientists back to the United States to do research. And the reason why we have Lyme disease in this country is because the scientist did an experiment on Long Island in New York, and he gave Lyme disease to these ticks. And that's
And they
why
got
we have
released into society.
that's why we have Lyme disease.
Stop scaring me.
What, you think the government's here to protect us? with the
I think
force?
Donald Trump is coming here to
Do you
protect
think
us,
the
dude.
government cares about our
No, for the last 50 years, no. But you're gonna tell me, all right, despite what everybody believes, despite what even he believes in himself, I 100% truly believe that Donald Trump truly does mean the best.
I believe that too. I wholeheartedly believe that.
Despite if you agree with what he says or not, I do believe that he truly just wants to make the best for everybody.
My favorite.
100%. Dude. Daddy T, dude. No, but he really does. Even if, yeah, maybe he's a little outlandish. Maybe he says some shit that he shouldn't say. Whatever.
Okay, he literally said in a
My
thing
dad-
that he's
my
trying
dad's
to
got
be-
this.
You have to be comedic about it. You have to be, it's
Dude,
supposed to be a
Donald
comedy.
Trump's probably the best comedian of all time.
Mhm.
My dad's got this thing that he calls him Dum Dum Donald all the time. Anytime I go over to my
Did your
parents'
dad want
house,
to punch him out?
Dum Dum Donald. I'm like, what is going on?
But why?
He-
What?
Okay.
What has Donald said that doesn't make sense though?
My dad doesn't. My dad doesn't like the fact that he lies or he'll
He's a fucking.
talk.
he's-
He'll talk.
No way.
He'll talk bad about someone. And
So if you're-
it was well, my
Right.
dad really didn't like. So my dad's a veteran.
Yeah.
He served during peacetime in the 80s, and he doesn't like the fact that Donald Trump called John McCain. He pretty much called him a pussy because he got captured in Vietnam, which I mean I think it's wrong.
wrong, but it's hilarious. That's, I didn't know that happened. That's okay, dude. I'm sorry. That is the funniest thing I've ever heard. Donald Trump's in a debate with John McCain. He's like, "You're a pussy, dude. You get fucking captured by Vietnamese, the fucking little slanty-eyed bitches." That's my president. He's the funniest guy in the planet. Dude, him and Joe Rogan.
But it's I mean it's hard to say because Trump was a draft dodger. He dodged the draft. And then he's over here like you're a pussy because you got captured by the Viet Cong.
You're a pussy. Donald Trump, he's such a badass.
And then he throws his fucking draft wig like that.
I'm not super. I fucking love him so much, dude. He probably wouldn't even deny it if you asked him. Be like, "Did you draft dodge?" Yeah.
Yeah, for
I'm
real.
not fucking going to war.
I'm not going to Vietnam.
But if I were to go, I wouldn't be a pussy about it like John McCain.
So speaking of draft, speaking of draft, what do you think about
The slanted eyes get you, dude.
if the draft comes back? Do you think they're gonna have like a transgender unit?
They're
Or
gonna
do
be
you-
on
do
the
you
front
think they're
lines.
gonna- or do you think they're gonna be mixed with all the other?
No, they're gonna throw them on the front line. We got a clear house.
They just fucking send them on the front lines, and the enemy's like, "Oh my god, they look like women, but they have wieners."
Dude, tell me that the scariest army on the fucking planet would not be an army of transvestites. Just a bunch of mentally ill psychopaths. Tell me it's not the scariest army on the planet.
No, next to scary would be the one where menopause.
Yeah, menopause ladies. My mom. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'd turn and run another way. Like, you guys win. You sent my mom out here? Nah. Nah.
He's laying down M16 fire. You forgot to take out the trash.
I'll take care of her, mom. Jesus fuck. Put down the AR-15, mom.
If I get home and that chicken's not out of the freezer.
Have you ever done that?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus
That's
Christ.
the
That was
scariest
literally
fucking
That was
thing.
literally war. That's what war's like. I'm not even a veteran. I know what war's like because I forgot to pull out the chicken.
Dude, back in high school, you ever used to chalk the windows?
Chalk up lines. Yeah.
Oh, you chalk fucking people's cars and shit.
Chalk lines. But outside of the cement.
Oh.
No, you
I thought you were
chalk
talking cocaine.
you chalk people's cars.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the lines of cement.
All right, you fucking Mennonite. You
I did a lot of drugs.
did a lot of drugs? Yeah? What drugs have you tried? Cocaine? Is that it? That's the end of the long list. Cocaine and marijuana. Everybody's tried cocaine and marijuana.
I do a lot of pills.
Give her the.
I never tried cocaine.
Give her the microphone.
I never tried cocaine.
You never tried cocaine?
Oh, dude.
You got beat out by a Mennonite?
I've been. No, I've been around my buddies that were doing it, and they're like,
Don't
they
take
pull
that
out-
the wrong way, dude. That is fucking, it
I
is
never
funny,
understood.
though.
They pull out $100 bill, and it's like, why $100 bill? Can't you just like do a $1 bill? Because
That's
everyone's
cool.
nose is gonna go on this $100 bill, and just you put it back in your pocket, and you're like, you have everyone's nose that's been at that party on it.
Yeah, and then you spend that
Why?
100 and you feel super cool. You're like, you just got AIDS.
No, you feel fucking gay.
You get desperate and you look the
Hashtag my brother. All right, give her the microphone quick. I want to ask her questions about being a Mennonite again. What drugs have you tried after being a Mennonite?
After.
Whoa, what drugs did you try while you were a Mennonite?
No, like I would have been like out of being a Mennonite. Like this
Only-
would be like after. This would be like Rumspringa.
Yeah, Runspringer. You Runspringered at 13?
Yeah, basically.
That's sick.
Hell yeah.
Dude,
Black sheep of the family.
you're just like, yo, big bro, take me with you. And then never went back.
Well.
What are you talking about? Hold up.
Yeah,
Steve,
basically.
Steve got confused. There you go. Okay, but so Rumspringer, how does that turn about? Did your parents just come up to you one day and be like, yo, if you want to go out and do drugs and drink and just have the time of your life, you can go do that now if you want.
Okay, well, my dad's always been like that. I don't know what you're talking about.
She's not actually Mennonite.
Like, no, I used to be like growing up, like by like age 7, my parents stopped drinking, and then they became heavily alcoholic.
Okay, give her back the microphone. So your parents rumspringered.
My parents rumspringered when I was 7.
All right, so you
and
lied
then
to
became
me.
heavily alcoholics.
Okay, so you grew up till 7 being a Mennonite.
Yes.
I thought you said till 13.
They still stayed in the religion, but my dad did like his own little separate branch of it.
So your dad was a Mennonite dog.
I guess. I don't know what that means.
I just made that up.
Her mom said her dad's a Minute Man.
Her dad.
That's why they don't have sex
Her
anymore.
dad is laying puss, dude. Too far?
I gotta ask you.
That's
So-
an interesting childhood. That's why I was asking.
So did you ever chalk windows of vehicles when
No.
you were in high school?
Caulk?
Chalk. Like they sold the chalk that you could chalk the windows and write some.
No, I
draw
never
a bunch
did
of
that.
wieners on people's shit.
No, I never did that.
You never
Sounds
done
sick,
that?
though.
it
Oh,
was
window
chalk.
chalk.
It
A
was
window
window
chalk. I know
chalk.
what he's talking about. You can literally just buy that at Walmart. Window chalk. Oh, through
So
toilet paper.
There's one guy. There's one guy.
TP houses.
There's one guy we'd keep hitting, and I had him in my class in the first hour, and so he'd be like, I'd sit down and be like, "How's it going?" or whatever. He's like, "Man, fucking gay. Someone shocked me." And dude, I tried so hard not to fucking bust out laughing because I was the one that did it. And so anyway, he,
Cement. Yeah, that was me, dude. You didn't like my dick?
so that guy ended up finding out it was me, and he got me back. So my plan was,
Did you have a dick on your one?
yeah, dude. He fucking covered my windshield with a fucking big old dick, and it said "suck my balls," and like I'm pretty sure I was late.
And the war was on.
I was late to school that day because I had to clean that shit off. So anyway, me and my other buddy, we decided we were gonna put a bunch of nasty shit in the bed of his truck.
And you shit your pants and smeared it all over his windshield.
No.
Okay.
So we went fishing. We caught a bunch of bullheads. And so we went back to his house. And for whatever reason, we decided that we were going to take the bullheads, put them on the driveway, and run them over with his car. So we're in the middle of doing that.
Jesus
While
Christ.
we're gonna put this in a bag, and we're gonna mix it with like
That's
mustard,
serial killer behavior.
like mustard and some like pre-workout
honey
shit.
mustard, at least?
It might have been honey mustard. I don't know. Anyway, so we're in the middle of like crushing these bullheads in the middle of my buddy's driveway. All of a sudden, his dad comes out as he's like backing up, smashing this bullhead. He goes, "What the hell are you guys doing? That's gonna fucking stain my driveway."
What the fuck was your childhood, dude? I actually just farted. I think I just shit my pants.
You want me to wipe?
With your tongue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah, daddy. I didn't actually shit my
But
pants,
yeah,
but I did fart.
we smashed up those bullheads and we put it in the back of his truck, and it like ate his bed liner.
What is
I was
in a
pissed.
bullhead?
What?
What is in a bull
Bull-
that would eat bed liner away? What is in
Oh,
the
it was
bullhead?
the other shit we put into it. It was like
What,
pre-workout.
bleach?
Fucking, yeah,
Jesus
probably. It was a nasty concoction.
You're gonna put this on this guy's windshield?
No, we just put it in the bed of his truck. But then he got TP'd by everyone in high school. There was probably like
He got
100
TP'd by everybody.
pretty much. Everyone showed up for that shit. That was
That's fair.
probably
Hey, you
over
might-
like
was
two.
he teabagged?
No.
Okay, nobody.
No, that's
teabagged.
Stockton. Did you hear about that?
No.
And it was
You rubbed your balls in someone's mouth?
No, it was 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago.
You did this?
No. No.
Okay.
So I heard
Steve
about
broke
this.
into a high school.
No. I heard about this. This was the Stockton football team. They teabagged this one kid. Like, I guess all the varsity team teabagged this guy, and then one guy fingered his butthole, and it was a huge story going around this town. Yeah,
Am I supposed to have a response to this?
I don't know.
'Cause,
I'm just telling you.
To be honest with you, this is the one time I have not had a response to this story. I don't know what to say. Is he okay?
I don't know. I don't know the guy.
Is he alright?
I just live in this town. That's what I've heard.
I would never recover from that.
Bunch of teabag and then the
All right, we're back. We had some technical difficulties. We actually did 30 minutes that Steve's mic did not pick up anything he said.
Yeah, that's right.
It's actually probably a good thing though, because he's a psychopath.
I'm absolutely not. We're talking about Hitler and
Yeah, whatever, dude.
all the good things he done.
My fucking guy, Hitler, dude. All right, you got any good high school stories?
Trying to think.
I just gotta think a little.
No, I actually had like a really funny drunk story that I was gonna tell in the last one. I was supposed to be on episode 2, but
Oh yeah, actually. So call back to that. Steve was actually on Spacecom, but we cut him out of it because he was over the phone and he sounded retarded. So now you get the retard in full length, full voice, in person.
so it was one night I got so drunk at the bar that I had to pee in the middle of the night, so I woke up. And on my way to the bathroom, I pissed myself. And so I decided it was a good idea to just take my pants off and put them inside the toilet. So it was probably like a couple hours later, I walk back in the bathroom, I open up the toilet, and I see my jeans that are just sitting in the toilet. And I'm like, oh fuck. So I was just fucking pissed on my jeans, and then I went back to bed.
Hold up, ready? Listen.
Dude, you get that on mic?
Dude, that's a
Is
two.
anyone handling that too?
That's a 2-for-1, dude.
Hell yeah.
That's double the mic quality.
Hell yeah.
Caleb's gonna be pissed.
About what? That fart?
Yeah, that's on both mics. Do you have any other beers?
Yeah.
Because I ran out.
All right, pause it, man. We're going to take a little break.
Again.
Again.
What
All
were
right,
you
we're
saying?
back after a couple brews.
Yeah, we got to brew it up.
What were we talking about?
I don't know.
I was going to bring up transgender getting drafted.
Yeah, what about it?
Do you think they're going to be in their own, like, platoon? Or is it going to be...
Yeah, we throw them on the front line.
Or is it going to be like, don't ask, don't tell? Like, the enemy's going to be so,
It's gonna
like,
be-
thrown off. Like,
It's going to be don't ask.
A
Don't
bunch
ask.
of dudes with boobies coming at them.
Don't ask. Everyone can tell.
Do you think the draft's ever going to come back?
No.
Really?
No.
Dude, the numbers of the military are down so much, though.
Yeah, they know the consequences of it, though.
The Navy is allowing a cosmetology class. Or allowing.
Yeah, they're trying to get
Do
bitches.
makeup.
They're trying to get bitches in there.
Yeah, the Navy's trying to make you seaman before you're seaman.
That was pretty good.
Trying to make
High
you
five.
see men before you see men.
That's pretty good.
Sorry, that was the look of someone else like that.
Give me an attitude right
Let's
now.
talk about sports.
Where
Let's talk
What?
about sports.
I don't know
So
nothing.
you
about-
like the Vikings, huh?
Yeah, they're kicking ass. What do you like, the Bears?
Oh, see, the Seahawks clearly.
Oh, that's that logo. I thought you
That's what that sign was? The sign that says Seahawks right above my head? That's what that was this whole time?
Yeah, dude.
I was wondering.
Hell yeah.
Are the Seahawks doing good this year? I don't know. I haven't been paying attention.
They're, I mean,
Huh. What are the Vikings? 9-2? Like, Sorry, I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember that the Vikings are doing better. Oh, did you remember, Steve, that the Vikings were doing better?
Vikings suck dick.
Yeah, right, idiot. Here's some nicotine.
For real.
Oh, you quit? Here's some nicotine. Say that again.
Talk about 9/11.
Didn't we already talk? Oh, it was in the 30 minutes after that we had to delete.
That wasn't a part of it.
No, we had to delete that.
What do you got? We got topics.
9/11? All right. Just pick one. American Revolution. Did we finish? We didn't get into that, did we?
No.
Yeah, we didn't even get into that.
All right. So what's your view on it?
View on the American Revolution. So yeah, the only reason we won is because of the French, right?
And also,
Well, the Americans were losing pretty heavily. We won a lot of battles, but we also lost a majority of them. Then the French came in, blockaded the British.
so
The French came in and blockaded the British. And then eventually we won. And 1776 is widely believed to be the year that we won. Actually, we fought the war for 2 more years with the British. That's
So
not
my
very widely
question-
known.
my question for you is, why do the French get such a bad stigma as
'Cause they're
far as they're a bunch of
pussies.
pussies? Why? Because they surrendered to the Nazis in
That's
World War
exactly
II?
why. That's why they are regarded as pussies. It's because they didn't want their cities to be destroyed. They literally surrendered because they didn't want they didn't want Paris to be blown to fucking smithereens.
Is that why after like the start of Vietnam War, is that the reason why we're like, oh yeah, we could take the Vietnamese, the French can't take them, they're a bunch of pussies, let's fucking send our boys in there.
It's probably actually a very good reason for why we did it. The French were pussies though. Like, what are you talking about?
So
You're
like,
scared of losing some cities? You're scared of losing a little city?
okay.
You're scared of losing a little fucking Eiffel Tower?
So World War II, we had a plan. World War II, we had a plan.
We're gonna let them
We'd
take over the whole country?
We take certain cities at a time for World War II, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't we do that in Vietnam? Because
Because
Vietnam.
there's not cities there.
Yes, there is.
There's like 2.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
There's 2.
There was in
There's 2 cities.
No, do you realize in Vietnam, we weren't.
Did
Like-
you see any videos of what actually happened over there?
Yeah, Vietnam. We were
It's
not.
insane.
We were not conquering cities at a time and going one by one because we were scared of the Chinese.
That was actually
We were scared of the Chinese because even in Korea, we pushed the North Koreans all the way up. And then China said, don't push them anymore. That's why you have North Korea and South Korea. Because we weren't, if we would have pushed them all the way, it would have been just one Korea, democratic.
This might be just my take on it, but the Revolutionary War was the first instance of guerrilla warfare. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
That's modern war style.
That's what
But
the Vietnamese used against us in Vietnam.
Yeah, the Vietnamese War, we tried to use strategy against psychopaths.
Because no,
He's not wrong.
no, you're wrong because it wasn't a traditional war in Vietnam.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No, they weren't.
There are dudes living
No,
in
they
caves and
weren't.
shooting out of trees.
No, they weren't.
What were they then?
Let's dig a hole and let's fucking stake.
Yeah, they were fucking
The way
insane psychopaths.
the way
dude.
our
They're like,
country, the way our government.
setting traps in woods for our troops. That's insane.
Well, let's put some poison on this fucking steak.
Because we didn't conquer any territory.
We didn't. No, it's not a modern day type of war.
All we did,
didn't even technically lose that war because we
didn't
were never
win or
involved.
We didn't lose
We didn't win or lose. We were never
because
involved with it
all
technically.
we did was count the amount of kills we've had.
And
They
the
were
amount of
killing.
deaths.
They were killing women and children.
Holy-
Yeah, my friend.
They weren't. They weren't conquering. They weren't conquering territory. They were just killing people.
No, they were trying to get South Korea to win the war.
I'm talking about Vietnam, not South Korea.
Oh shit!
Yeah, South Korea's a whole different fucking world. Like,
My
what
bad.
the fuck
My
do
bad.
you
I
even
meant
do?
Vietnam,
What does
dude.
South Korea do? Can you
Sorry,
do
dude.
that?
I'm just thinking about Kim
You're in
Jong-un.
Vietnam.
He's always on my mind.
You're in Vietnam. $5 sucky sucky, $20 do
Is
whatever.
North Vietnam and South Vietnam not different countries too?
Yes.
Exactly. Same difference, right?
There is no
Except
long. There is no
North
longer.
Vietnam's not trying to make fucking nuclear
There's
warheads.
no longer South Vietnam because we pulled out. It's just one Vietnam, and they're communist. It's because we didn't take any territory in Vietnam. We were just counting the amount of kills we've had because we were afraid that China would fight us if we were conquering towns and cities in Vietnam.
I think Vietnam is the saddest war we've ever had.
Vietnam was such a long, drawn out war.
And nobody put any effort into it besides the people that were in it. Have you ever seen We Are Patriots?
Dude, if you
No,
ever,
not-
if,
I think maybe it's We Are Patriots. I don't
if
remember.
you-
It's some Mel
if you-
Gibson movie.
if you ever see a Vietnam vet,
Dude.
welcome that motherfucker home
This actually
because
makes,
they weren't welcome when they came back.
It
Did you know that?
actually makes me want to cry on how they delivered the death notices to their wives. Actually makes me want to cry. They just had a cab driver do it. They just gave a bunch of envelopes to cab drivers and have them drive around because they used to have actual like houses on military compounds.
Yeah,
They used to have the cab drivers just drive around and deliver the notes and just like imagine a cab driver knocking on your door, giving you a letter, and just been like, "All right, see you." Yeah, the cab driver knows what he's delivering.
dude, like any
And he'd just be like, "All right, I got to get to my next delivery," and you know what the envelope is.
Mhm.
could you
Imagine opening the envelope. You know what it is. You know what it is. You know it's about to happen. You're opening the envelope, and it's an envelope pretty much saying that the father of your children is not coming home.
Oh, imagine
You are alone.
imagine coming home. Imagine coming home as a Vietnam vet and you get spit in the face, and they're telling you how awful you are, but all you did was do what your duty was.
Give Sylvester Stallone some
like,
credit because in Rambo 1, he did fucking put that into a taste.
If you see a Vietnam vet, like welcome him
My
home.
mom.
Hold up. I want to know why she says fuck Sylvester Stallone.
I want to know why you keep fucking doing
Damn it.
that. Jesus Christ.
All right. What were you saying?
So my mother was a bank teller, and I
Was she
think
Jewish?
No, and she ended up. She was like a teller for Sylvester Stallone, and he basically forced her to try to get money out of his. I believe it was his wife at the time. She got fired over it.
Your mom got fired because she gave Sylvester Stallone his own money?
Yeah.
Say what you should say. Say it again.
I don't believe it.
You don't believe it?
No.
No. Your mom didn't meet Sylvester Stallone.
And
That's true.
My mom's been a lot of places.
my mom almost told me that she doesn't know who her mom's dad was, and she thinks it's Hitler. Hitler. What? My mom's mom.
Hitler would have been a cool dad,
For real.
I think. I hope he shaved it like that. I don't know. What's the fucking ruling on the field?
The ruling on the field is holding.
Do you think he shaved his stash like that?
No. I bet.
You
I
think that's
bet.
genetic? He can only grow it right underneath of his nose, so he's like, all right, fuck it. Watch this. I'm just gonna leave it. Everybody's gonna think I got a weak chin if I got a weak stash, dude. Whew.
Like, would the world be different if he was like 7?
Who?
Would the world be different if Hitler was killed when he was 7?
Yes.
No. No. Because
I think the world would be worse off, actually.
no matter what, there's always going to be someone worse than Hitler. I mean, if you really think about it.
I think the world would be worse off if you forget about the demonization of the past. Does that make sense? If you forget about the demonization of the past,
What do you mean?
then the present gets worse. So
Yeah.
if we never had a Holocaust,
Well, I mean, there's something.
the
worse than
present,
Holocaust.
what we're living in right now, would be worse than what we're doing right now, I think.
Yeah, true.
I think there'd be maybe not Jewish racism, but I think definitely be a
Well, it's
level
still
of
going on.
well, I think there'd be a level of racism that we cannot probably fathom the way our heads work right now.
No, I mean,
The
have you
the
ever-
reason
have you
the
seen
world's the
North
way it is
Korea?
right now is because of 1940s Germany, honestly, I think. The amount of medicine that they figured out and everything too.
So you talked about the book of Revelations. Who do you think's the Antichrist?
We don't have one yet.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Interesting.
It could be 5,000 years before that happens.
True. You're not wrong.
It could be tomorrow.
But do you think the Antichrist lives today? And who do you think it could
I don't know. A
possibly be?
lot of the stuff from the
Yeah,
book of
we're all
Revelation, a lot of the stuff from the book of Revelations has come true. What is this?
Cambodia. The 1970s.
From 1975 to 1975, 1.5 to 2 million people, nearly 25% of Cambodia's population was killed.
Yeah, like they would take fucking babies.
Well,
and
that's-
they would
Cambodia.
take babies and they would bash them against the fucking tree. You hear me say that on mic?
For the babies, they would literally take the legs and they would have a specific killing tree and they would kill all the babies. And they had different areas of just complete mass graves. And you can still visit it today.
And is that like a shrine or a Buddhist church or what is that?
No, it's like this is 10 miles. 10 miles, and then they have like 2 huge
Prisons.
Give her the mic back, actually. Say it again.
It's like 10 miles that it stretches across of just pure mass graves. And then there's 2 different prisons where I think they have like 2,000 people.
Dude. All right, after she said that and we both started laughing, that's pretty ridiculous. There's 2 mass graves.
You ever been to DC?
Auschwitz.
You ever been to DC?
What?
You ever been to Washington DC?
Are you not going to respond to what she just said?
What?
That was insane.
Mass graves?
Nobody, that's not even a thing that's like talked about in history books or nothing.
What?
That's
You
crazy.
could still visit it today, and they have like tombs where they have all the skeletons of all the different bodies.
Yeah, that's peak comedy. I'm kidding. It's a joke. I don't know how to react to death. Hi, Steve.
You want me to tell you another story? By DOA.
Is it about dead things? Because I don't
Yeah.
want to hear it.
Yeah, actually. By
Is it
DOA.
mean? The bad dead things?
Yeah.
Is
You
it
want me- you want me to
mass
tell?
genocide?
No.
Okay. We're good. Is it about Cambodians killing 2.5 million people?
No,
In less than a year.
It's not.
Less than a year?
Like, it was like from 1975 to 1975.
Dude, have you ever seen on like the Travel
What the
Channel?
fuck?
Wipeout.
The Travel Channel, they got
That's a
Khmer region.
that's a pretty solid genocide.
What?
You want to talk about genocides? It's probably one of the best ones. No, that's.
Would you ever
Hitler's
travel
got
to an
nothing on
Asian
him.
country and eat bugs on the market? You ever seen those travel channels where like they got like bugs, that, like grasshoppers, fucking crickets,
Hold on.
and all spiders? They're all spiced up. Would you eat those?
I'm gonna answer you in a second, but I'm still on this. Dude, that's actually crazy. That is actually faster than Hitler. What were they killing them with swords? Stabbing them with fucking knives? Yes, I've eaten grasshoppers before, by the way.
How they taste?
Not good.
No,
No,
even if they're
no.
spiced up, do you spice
No.
them up?
Yeah,
some
put a little
Lowry's?
pepper on them.
Put some Lowry's on them.
They're supposed to be candy.
Like, you weren't allowed to wear glasses. Or they'd beat you even more because they thought you'd be intelligent.
What are you talking about?
This is for the genocide.
No, I'm talking about eating bugs. No, you bring up the genocide thing. Keep going with that. I'm curious. Genuinely curious. I was just answering Steve's question. Yes, I've eaten grasshoppers before. Crickets too.
How they taste? Pretty
Oh, the
good.
crickets were covered in chocolate. So those
Oh
are pretty
hell
good.
yeah! You know they make a cricket granola bar.
Yeah.
It's like all crickets.
Yeah, what is it? Fucking Chinese that eat them?
No, dude, it's here in America.
Here?
Yeah.
What are they? Fucking white trash?
It's
Some generate.
supposedly, if you eat a bunch of crickets, it helps you with protein. So maybe that's like when you're building muscle and shit.
Eat a fucking steak, you psychopath.
Crickets are cheaper.
Steak's better. Save some money. Dude, Jesus Christ.
Or I think one of the other things that I remember during that documentary is that the people that were supposed to be doing the assassinations for the genocide, if they decided that they did not want to continue with killing somebody, the general behind them would just shoot them and then they would continue. And they just throw their body with the rest of the mass grave.
So can we make a field decision right now that we're never going to travel to Cambodia?
Bro,
No,
Do you-
this might be happening in North Korea.
It is definitely happening
let's talk
in North
about
Korea
something.
right now.
You
Let's-
can get out.
Let's talk about
It's
something in the
100%
States.
happening in North Korea right now.
Uh-huh.
And we will never know about it because they're not going to tell us.
No, they have five or six active
No, hey, keep talking. Steve! Damn it, Steve. Tell your story. Don't give attitude. Hey, I was asking.
almost made domestic violence.
Steve almost got DM, dude.
I don't remember what I was saying.
I mean, that escalated very quickly.
It really did. Like, how are you gonna shut the mic all the way up? Like,
You think Steve can't put the mic all the way down his throat?
let's talk about something that happened in the States. You know much about geology?
Yeah.
So,
In the United
like,
States,
do,
yeah.
do you know what's going on in like California and Washington?
You talking about the wildfires, the earthquakes?
No, the earthquakes.
The fact that they're going to split off?
Like we're gonna lose not half, but a quarter of California, and that
Good
big one.
riddance.
And then
Los Angeles is part of that.
and then that earthquake that's gonna hit Washington. It's gonna be a huge tsunami at some point.
Going to hit Washington, the state?
Yeah.
You got to specify that.
So like, there's a subduction zone going on in Washington.
There's a seduction zone?
That's
I'm in.
that's why you got
I'm
all
already
the,
there, dude.
that's why you got all the volcanoes over there, the Cascades.
You're my little volcano. He's my
And,
little volcano, dude.
Yeah. So an earthquake's going to take place over there, and there's going to be a big tsunami.
Dude. Dude, you need an air conditioner or something that's burning the skin off my fucking taint.
What?
The hot volcano that's coming out here. Sorry, I can't help myself. Do you believe in life after love?
I feel something inside myself. I really don't think you're strong enough now.
Oh, do you believe?
Let me turn you inside out so I can see it.
What?
So, if you're uncircumcised, that one song,
Back
that
to the
goes,
beginning.
let me turn you inside out so I can see you.
I've never heard that song before. You guys sound crazy.
No.
Yes.
No, but real question, like the force, if you're pulled down, you get it right back up.
If I had my foreskin, I'd have the best orgasm of my life.
Jesus Christ, like you act like you don't.
Steve, are you circumcised?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had to get it twice. I remember saying that.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Because, like,
So,
I'm pretty sure when I was younger, I had dick cheese. And then I remember being a kid. And after the operation happened, I was, like, just showing my wiener off to all the nurses.
check this out. How big is it now?
Well, it took about, like, 9 inches off.
So now it's just a solid average.
Actually, talking about that. You ever hear that guy? He lives in Mexico. I remember seeing it on TV. He claimed he had the world's largest penis, and he'd stretch out his shit, and it ended up being just his skin that he stretched out, and it's like 26 inches, and then his dick's the same normal size.
He's got a 5-inch dick and his skin's just 26 inches.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Imagine being his wife. Like,
He doesn't have a wife. He lives by himself. I saw the fucking TV thing.
Of course he lives by himself, dude. He's trying to attract bitches.
He says every
putting his
woman.
dick out
He says every woman he tries to get with is terrified because he stretched out his foreskin too much.
No, of course they're terrified. He's got a fucking elephant trunk hanging on. An elephant trunk with no meat in the bones, dude.
Elephant trunk looks like a fucking lawnmower.
Yeah. And no meat in the bones. It's a limp elephant trunk. She's like, oh, does it work? No. What's it look like when you get hard? Half the size?
Only works about 5 inches.
Oh my god. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna look this guy up and I'm going to check out this.
Have you ever seen the True the True Life where the people are like, there's the one guy he's in love with his car, and he's like sitting there, he's like in the driver's seat, he's like gripping on the wheel, he's like, oh yeah, you like that, baby. And he's like down below the car, like kissing on the exhaust.
I've seen the video, yes. I would try not to relive the experience. Thanks for bringing that back up. Thanks for bringing that up, Steve.
And I think like 4 years later, they did like they brought the guy back, and he's like, yeah, I wrecked the car, but I still love it.
Where did that come from?
It was on MTV.
No, I mean, like in your mind. That came out of nowhere.
we were talking about bullshit, and I'm like, oh shit, here we go.
You want to talk about bullshit, dude? Check this.
Did you ever watch Wild Boys on MTV?
Wild Boys is awesome.
Dude, I remember it was one day back at my parents' house. They had a
Dude, you're a great caster.
we had We had a
You're
satellite.
really good at this.
we had a
actually.
satellite dish down in the basement, and I'm sitting there. I'm watching TV. My dad comes downstairs, and it's fucking. I'm watching Wild Boys, and it's the one where Steve-O's wearing a G-string like cheetah thong, and he's getting stepped on by an elephant. My dad's like, "What the fuck are you watching?" I'm like, "Oh,
Porn?
Wild Boys."
Be easier to just say porn.
He's like, "What the fuck? You're not allowed to watch that anymore."
Grounded.
Dude, MTV back in the day used to be the shit, though. It had fucking Wild Boys. It had fucking. Do you ever watch The Next?
Dude, Jackass 4, do you ever see that?
Yeah.
You remember when they did the Wild Boys skit where they pretended to be demons? You remember that?
I don't know.
The vulture ate
The one thing that's sticking out to me is the bad grandpa when he's like, he catches that one fish and he's like, "This is a carpet croaker and check out the 9-iron on this guy."
Check out the 9-iron on this motherfucker. That was a great movie, dude. Dude, the whole beginning sequence where fucking Chris fucking Pontius' dick is Godzilla. Sprays cum all over him. Dude,
Yeah,
those guys are
MTV
legendary.
MTV used to go hard.
Yeah.
And
then Bam started doing drugs after Ryan Dunn died.
yeah, dude, he's.
After Ryan Dunn died, it all went down.
I feel bad for that guy. He's
Bam? Oh yeah.
bad.
After Ryan, oh yeah, it's just like it's like if I were to die and then you were Bam, you know what I mean?
True, you're not wrong.
Just imagine it. I can't imagine you without me.
Fuck. What would I do in my life?
You would have nobody left that's
I
important
wouldn't
to you.
cast, that's for sure.
Nobody left that means anything to you whatsoever.
For real.
Dude, that would mean nothing. If I died, they'd just die off.
I'm like, what was that band?
Kill everything.
No, dude, like I miss when MTV would play music videos and stuff.
Back up fucking 15 seconds. What the fuck did you just say? Did you say if I died, you'd kill every band member?
Oh.
All right, yeah. No, we can continue
You
over.
wouldn't want them with you?
We can continue what we're talking about. Just leave that in the past.
Did you
Pretend that didn't happen.
you ever see Next on MTV? Next or Parental Control?
No. Have you ever seen Silent Library?
Yeah.
That was pretty good. Silent Library is pretty good.
Yeah.
You sure? You don't nick out?
She wants to do that. No, Next was pretty funny. Because it was. You ever see Room Raiders?
No.
Dude, you're
You
too.
just keep naming random shows without naming the plot or anything at all. Yeah, Rim Raider.
No, Room Raider.
No, it's not Rim Raider.
Steve's my little Rim Raider.
MTV
Dude.
used to have some banging shows.
Dude, you're my little Rim
Pimp
Raider.
My Ride. Pimp My Room.
Fuck you guys, that was funny.
Pimp My Life.
That's
mine.
Is that yours?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. You want me to lick the tip?
No.
All right.
So, Next was like. So you.
Now he's going back to describe all the shows that he's talking about.
Oh, do you not want me to?
No, you can go ahead. No, I wanted this.
All right.
Steve, I want this.
What the fuck? Dude, that was another topic I was going to talk about.
Oh, gay sex.
No, consensual sex.
Oh, yeah. Never done that. That's a rumor. Never happened. There's no such thing as consent.
Is that why you kept falling asleep?
All right.
It's a consensual humor.
Is it consensual if I gave the roofies to the wrong person? Oops. Is he okay?
It's someone's like 50-year-old mom, and she's like,
No.
Ma!
Have you ever gone on a date where it's a catfish?
Yes.
Really? What happened?
I was going to go out to the bar with this lady.
And you still
And
smashed?
she had like this really attractive picture of herself on there.
Uh-huh.
I went there. I shit you not, this lady had to have been 400 pounds.
You still smash?
No.
What did you do?
I hung out with some black guys at the bar instead. I
smash
went up and talked to her for like 10
Did
minutes.
they smash?
I went up and talked to her for like 10 minutes and I was like, hold up, these guys seem cool.
Did they smash?
No. They're like, I can't believe you were talking to that chick. I was like, dude, I got catfish hard. Hard as fuck. They're like, my bad, dude. You want to get away from the situation? I was like, yeah. And then I tried cocaine for the first time in my life that night.
Oh, yeah.
And the last time. Let's keep that on the record. Police Officer Steve. Oh, Officer Steve, I think I've been naughty.
I'm going to have to handcuff you.
Oh. You're going to fucking tie me up.
Yeah.
You're going to
You're
put me in the cell. Oh,
Stuck.
Oh no, Steve, my pants fell off. Oh no, my butthole's exposed, Steve.
I'm stuck.
What the She's worse than you are, dude.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
For real.
If anybody that couldn't hear her, she just said she wanted to pistol whip my asshole. My bare asshole. My jungle trunk, dude.
All right, let's change topics.
Explore the forest. Steve wants to explore the forest with his tongue, dude.
Dude, speaking of that.
Speaking of, actually, I had a really good idea.
No, dude, that was one day I got so fucking drunk.
What is your brain?
What?
Your brain functions insane.
All right, never mind.
No, keep going, dude.
Take a pause. What the fuck do you mean?
How do we go from asshole forest to whatever you're going to talk about is crazy. No matter what you're going to say, it's going to be crazy. What were you going to say? No, I'm not pausing it, dude. Say what you're going to say. Why? Oh, damn it.
What the fuck do you mean?
All right, we're back. And we're horny as ever, dude.
Fuck yeah, we're fucking horny as fuck.
Steve's always horny.
Yeah, that's right.
He's ready to get a dick out
Well,
the butt.
I'm always shooting ropes.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
All right. So
I'll take a rope right
we're
now.
talking about public bathrooms. Is
Yeah.
that right?
Yeah.
All right. So if you have to shit, do you go in public?
I'll go wherever the fuck I need to go when I need
Really?
to shit, dude. Yeah,
Really, dude?
I don't care.
Man, I'm the
Dude,
opposite.
public bathroom shits are the best.
I'm the opposite, dude. I
What do you mean you're the opposite?
love shitting at home. Like if I have to shit,
It's a pleasant experience, yeah, but shitting in public is hilarious.
okay, if I have to shit at work or anywhere else in public, like it's a dire need. It's like I have to go now.
Like I literally have a turtle head poking out of my ass.
Yeah, for real. Cause like you poop in public, it's all like the one ply.
I don't know. It depends on where you go.
All right,
You go to anywhere that has American made shit.
it's always one ply. Always one ply.
It is always one ply. You got me there.
Dude,
But
So
Just do fucking 6 rolls, dude. 6 fucking.
do you ever go to a NASCAR?
Wait,
races?
hold up. If you got 2-ply, how many fucking things do you use? How many things do you use? 2?
Dude, I get a whole like fucking handful. I ain't trying to get shit on my fingers.
So you get what, like 5 or 6?
Yeah, something like that.
I get 2.
You
2 or
only
3.
get 2?
2 or 3.
I get way more than that.
2 or 3 pieces. No, I don't fold it in half.
Do you ever get
2 or
like?
3 pieces and get?
Do you ever get like the pleasant surprise of the finger going up inside or what?
Yeah, a couple times. With the 1-ply, yeah.
Dude, I remember the one time.
Girls
Yeah.
have this happen too.
Girls don't poop. Girls don't poop, obviously.
That's exactly what I thought.
Uh,
All right, confirmed here on JK Podcast. Girls do not poop. They don't fart either. Except for my mom. Jesus Christ.
no, that's a Bart.
It's a fart. It's a vaginal. That's a vaginal secretion.
No, I remember the one year going to. You ever go on a NASCAR race,
No,
dude? If you get,
that's why I'm not a psychopath.
I'm not a psychopath either. I just like to watch cars go take a left.
Yeah, I go watch them take lefts.
Yeah, I like to watch them go.
Whoa!
I like to watch them go real fast and real left. Real
Whoa,
fast
there they go
and real
again.
left.
There you go again. I'll be damned. Hey, did you expect them to do that time? What do you mean? They went left again.
That's why I like my Donald Trump and I like my sister.
I thought they were going to take a right turn that time. But you know what they did? They took a left. I thought they were going to do a figure 8, but they did a left turn. I wasn't expecting that one.
Dude, NASCAR's a shit.
NASCAR's pretty sick, actually. I'll talk a lot of shit, but NASCAR's actually pretty sick. Can we plug this into a wall charger?
Probably. Yeah.
Oh, it's not forgiven. We should have got more beers, dude. You were right.
What time is it? Oh, it's 1:38.
Holy shit.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Oh,
How long have you had those handcuffs on you?
how long have I had them on me? Probably the last like 3 hours.
Jesus Christ.
Hell yeah.
You're just waiting to use them.
My shoes hurt.
Yeah, I'm not wearing any shoes. You keep stepping on it.
Did you know that it's 1:38 in the morning?
What do you think is the most Midwestern thing you can do? If you think about the Midwest,
Jack off in a cow pen.
check out. What? Do you have any experience? On
Never
that?
mind.
Jack off and all.
No, never mind.
What's the most Midwestern slang you can think of? Like what we say.
How do you say Wisconsin?
Wisconsin.
That. Wisconsin. That, dude, that's the most Midwestern you can get. Wisconsin.
What about ope? You use ope.
Yeah, what's so weird about that?
So how would you use ope in a sentence?
Like if somebody bumps into me. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, dude.
Chill.
Fair.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, let me just squeeze it right by you.
Yeah. I actually use ope a lot more often than I think I use.
So do you think Bankies is a Midwestern beer?
No.
What is Bankies?
Bankies are a Western beer, actually.
So who do you think's drinking them?
South Dakota, Colorado, North Dakota, Wyoming. That whole area. You go over there and you say, "Hey, you want a banky?" You're like, "You mean banquets? You fucking faggot."
Yeah,
That's exactly what's going on.
I don't know if anyone else calls them Bankies besides you.
Don't go to South Dakota and call them bankies. You will be called a faggot.
That sounds like that's from experience.
I haven't experienced it yet, but I just kind of know what's going to happen. I see the future. They're so good, though.
True.
The best beer.
Does Caleb drink these?
No, Caleb drinks Jack Daniels like a fucking nerd.
Caleb needs to start drinking the Bankies.
That's what I'm saying. He'll turn into a silly goose just like us. What time did they stop selling beer in Illinois? Yeah.
Wait. No, the fucking sicko. I might be able to get more beer yet.
Do we need to go right now?
Yeah, yeah.
We should probably go right now. Oh, fuck. That was right in my nose. I came.
Do you think you'd hear that?
All right. We're going to talk about Attila the Hun a little bit. Oh, we're back, by the way.
We're back.
I forgot to say that. Yeah. Do you know who Attila the Hun is?
No, I don't. Absolutely not.
He's a fucking psychopath is what he
Why?
is. Dude. All right. You know, okay, this guy, he is actually credited with lowering global warming because of the amount of people that he killed.
Global warming.
He's credited with lowering global warming because of the amount of people that he killed.
Really?
Yes.
How?
He killed like, I can't give you an exact number, but it's over 1 million people.
But weren't they saying global warming is caused by cow farts?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. But they're retarded.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Everything is why, dude. All right, but listen. So here's one interesting fact about this guy. All right.
Okay.
There's one time where he was fighting Russian people
Uh-huh.
and he sent a messenger over to them and
Yeah.
they killed the messenger. So after he conquered all of Russia, he took all of the Russian leaders and put them under a giant wooden platform,
Mm-hmm.
made them hold it up, and then they had a feast on top of it until they got crushed to death. Attila and all of the people that he had in his personnel all had a feast on top of these guys that were holding up his wooden platform until they got crushed to death. They literally ate until they got crushed to death, and we're like, all right, we're good now. That's how psychopath this guy was. They would tear people from limb.
Did you ever hear about I think it was the Incas that used this way of torture? It was called Bloody Eagle. They'd pull their lungs out.
That was the Vikings.
That was the Mayans.
The Vikings.
The Mayans did it too.
Yeah, I know what you're talking.
And
Keep describing it.
I mean, the Mayans predicted the end of the world in 2012, and we saw that all panned out.
Oh, keep describing it because it's pretty crazy. I know what you're talking about.
Describing what?
The
Mayans?
The fucking Bloody Eagle, dude.
The Bloody Eagle. They'd cut into your back and they'd pull your rib cage out and let your lungs like hang out.
Yeah, and then like mount you.
No.
Oh, well, what I'm thinking of is like put you on like a cross or something to mount you up, and then they would nail the rest of your body open.
You ever
So
see
you look
that?
like a bloody eagle sitting on a perch.
You ever see that bull? That bull where some of the Native Americans would use, and they'd like throw your body inside of this bowl, like literally like a cow bowl. And
Aren't you so glad we live in the time we live in now?
Yeah,
dude,
for real,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
they'd put you inside of that, and they'd light it on fire, and then they had a little horn that was like inside of the bowl that like your screams would come out, and they'd sound like a cow.
I never heard of that, but that sounds terrifying.
Yeah, dude, like medieval times.
It was like 200 years ago.
or like the Salem witch trials, like literally
That was 300 years ago.
like anyone did have like an ex-girlfriend they don't
Yeah.
like. They have an
It's 2024. That was in the 1700s.
So like you'd have an ex-girlfriend you don't like. You like, yeah, she's a witch. They'd hang her at noon. Like, can you imagine, like, oh yeah, this bitch cheated on me. Oh, next thing you know, she's getting hung at fucking noon because everyone's saying she's a
try
witch.
that again. Try to cheat on me again.
Yeah, you hard RX.
Oh, we can all agree my ex is retarded.
She'd be hung by noon.
She'd be hung by noon. Puppy. Watch the attitude.
Or like the Quaker Oats. Those were made from
I'll
like
quake your oats, dude. If you don't understand that, means I'll fuck you.
Have we talked about like how amusement parks were built to stop people from reproducing?
No, we haven't.
Like, yeah, the reason why we have Six Flags, Great America, and all the other ones is just to stop people from having so many babies. Like they were used to get people to get their minds off of having sex for fun.
Did it work?
I don't know. Have you been to Six Flags Great America?
No, I had sex instead.
Do you have any kids?
No,
Oh, it must have worked.
it did work. I think I'm impotent.
You just got a low sperm count.
Probably, dude. Somebody keeps feeding me bankies.
Have you ever thought about getting a vasectomy?
Actually, yeah.
Dude, I don't know. Because, like, I've talked to my dad about it, and he says the
What Pops
motherfucker
had to say.
fucking, his balls hurt. His balls hurt for, like, 3 weeks after getting snipped.
I
He
had
said
a
his
cousin.
balls swelled up.
Did you lick him?
No, dude. What?
No, dude.
I'm trying to be serious on this podcast.
That was the best reaction. I'm so excited
No,
to hear
dude,
that.
it's
again.
like all the people that I've talked
no,
to,
dude.
all the people I've talked to that had vasectomies, they said it sucks. Don't get it.
No, my cousin that had it, he sent me a picture of his balls after he got it done, and they were like purple. Dude, it's fucked up. Like, oh my golly gee, I just wanted to lick them.
Dude, do you think after it, like what happens? What happens after that?
No, he said he was fine. And he just said that his balls turned like blue for a little bit, but the doctor said that he was okay and it was still reversible. Like he could still have kids.
What?
Yeah,
After his cut?
yeah.
That
dude.
don't make any fucking
They could
sense
fucking
at all.
redo it and he could still have kids.
What if he doesn't want to redo it?
Then he's not gonna have kids. He just have purple balls. I still want to like him. Somebody's got it.
Speaking of that, Have you ever gone to the doctor? They check you for hernias and stuff, and they grab onto your balls.
Yeah.
Does that
My
hurt
favorite
you?
doctor's appointment.
No, does that hurt you? Like, dude, they literally get up in your business. They grab your balls and they fucking spin them, and it hurts.
The last time I had one was actually a doctor who he looked me dead in the eyes and said, "All right, sir, I'm going to feel your penis and testicles now," and then just went for it.
No, he said, all right, Dave, don't get a boner when I'm checking you. And you're like, wait, my name is Jason, not Dave.
My name is Jason, not Mr. Garrison. What's happening right now? Who's Dave, dude? Wait, hold up. Who's Dave? You can feel my balls if you tell me who Dave is. You can have at it.
That's why after you leave the prostate exam, everyone leaves with a smile.
Have you ever had a hemorrhoid?
Dude, I got a fissure right now. I'm not even lying.
What up?
I got fucking fissure cream.
Is that why you're moving around so much when you're sitting?
No. Do you know what a fissure is?
No.
Dude, it's
part of your
yeah.
muscle.
Yeah.
Do you know what a hemorrhoid is?
Dude, fissures are worse.
You
I literally have
you want to
cream.
argue about this? Do not argue about that. Let's go.
All right, what?
What's a fissure feel like?
Like literally you're shitting glass. I've
You know what
cleaned.
hemorrhoids like? It's like you can't even fucking shit because there's a marble inside your butthole that won't go away.
Dude,
The
I
marbles.
got cream in the fridge for my fucking fissure. I ain't lying.
You got cream in the fridge for your fucking hemorrhoid, dude?
Dude, it'd probably work for a hemorrhoid. And you want some?
It probably would.
We got some gloves
Oh,
here.
you know what
can
the
use-
worst part
you can
about a
use the
hemorrhoid is?
cream.
You want to know what the worst part about a hemorrhoid is? If you got a big inflated hemorrhoid like I had, it turns into a skin tag. Every time I fart, I whistle. I'm hemmied out, dude. I hemmied out for a little bit. It turned into a whole thing. It went away, and now I got a whistle, dude. I got a whistle butt.
You know, whistle. Can I blow your whistle?
If you wanna. Did your
So,
fissure turn into a whistle?
so I got a question.
Imagine a little kid with a recorder in that ear.
Speaking of that,
I can't even whistle in real life. Dude.
Like a little
when-
kid with a recorder just like,
have you ever took the dirt road home?
Yeah.
Really?
Last time I was at your house, yeah, me.
No, I'm serious. You ever took the dirt road home?
You weren't serious about what me and you did.
No.
I thought we had a special moment, but it's whatever.
No, I'm serious. You ever
I took a dirt finger home, dude.
dirt finger? You never put your dick in the dirt road?
No, I tried. I
What?
put it in the vaginal crevice and I pulled it back out and I said, "Isn't that enough lubrication?" And she said, "Nah."
Dude,
Actually, yeah, you're right.
dirt
I did
road
put
feels
it-
good.
I did put it in a dirt road one time.
What happened?
We
Yeah, I remember.
we were at a friend's house in his son's bed, and he came up there and he's like, "Hey, you stop that!"
Jesus Christ. No.
That's actually true. He actually did that.
I remember back in high
Hey, you
school.
stop that!
I remember back in high school hearing a story of where this girl.
You remember back in high school, Mr. Receding
This is-
hairline, dude?
this- Jesus Christ.
You remember that far back? I love you, Steve. I'm
You're a
sorry.
fucking asshole. Anyway, back in high school, there was a girl where her boyfriend.
Yeah, right. There's a girl. Yeah, right.
Can I tell my story?
I'm sorry.
There's a girl where
As a girl.
no, not as a girl.
Oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself, dude.
I'm not gonna tell a story.
No, come on, dude. I'm sorry. I won't say anymore.
There was this girl.
Yeah, that's fine.
Her boyfriend was doing her doggy style, and she didn't feel good, and he like grabbed her stomach and she fucking shit on his dick. What would you do? What would you do if you got fucking shit on your dick?
Is this an actual story?
Yes.
There's no way that actually
Yeah, it happened.
He squeezed her stomach and she shit on his dick.
Yeah.
You're supposed to fast. You're supposed to fast before you do anal.
She wasn't doing anal. He was doing her doggy style, and he grabbed her stomach, and she wasn't feeling good. She pooped down his wiener.
Like sharded?
Like diarrhea. Like Niagara Falls.
Well, I mean, I think that's the only acceptable time for domestic bees. I'm sorry, but if a bitch shit on your dick, dude, you're not gonna punch her in the face.
Well, like what?
Okay, I can pause it.
What do you do? What do you do in the instance? What do you do?
Not that.
Like you're just giving her back shots, and she poops on your dick. What do you do?
Throw up.
Do you stop? You stop?
Yes, you stop immediately.
Wait, you don't just pick it up and
Hold up, I need to pause.
What do you do?
Something happened between these two that I need to figure out right now. Give her the microphone.
no, nothing's happened.
Ask him. What do you do?
You never sharted on his cock before.
No, that
No.
wasn't us.
This wasn't us.
This wasn't you guys.
No.
What would you
I
do?
mean, I got a
What
different
would you
story.
do?
If you want to pause it, I could tell a different story.
You wouldn't punch.
Pause
You would
it.
if.
Pause it. Pause it.
you wouldn't punch Steve in the face. If he sharted on your dick, you wouldn't punch him in the face.
What?
Wait, I get a dick in this scenario?
If you have a dick in this scenario, listen. You're doing Steve doggy style, and he sharted on your cock. Full fucking.
No,
chunky-
personally, I'd probably just vomit on his bag.
Ew.
That'd be my exact reaction. Just
Immediately projectile vomit.
immediately. Yeah. Well, what would you do? So you're saying that you would just knock her out?
Probably make that exact noise. Stop!
What? What happened?
She said she's curious.
Curious about what?
What would happen if she sharted on your
I had a dick. I was fucking you. You shit on me. I'm probably vomit on your back.
This is the best podcast I've had so far, I think.
This is the most outlandish thing that I've heard. And my girlfriend said she had a wiener.
She looked
Dude.
at me and she said, "You just knock her out." And I was like, "Stop it!" Oh, Steven.
So no. So when you were in high school, you never heard any like outlandish fucking bullshit stories that could have been true.
I was friends with normal people that didn't shit on each other.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
that
also
was-
virgins.
all right. I remember hearing about a story where this girl took
None of us lost our
took
virginity
a
until we got out of high
a
school.
frozen hot dog and shoved it up where the sun don't shine, and it broke off, and she had to have surgery to get it taken out.
Why wouldn't you thaw the hot dog up first?
She wanted the frozen one.
Why would she? What?
If the hot dog was thawed out, it'd be a soft.
Yeah, it'd be a soft dog.
Yeah, but if it's frozen, it's a hard dog.
Dude, you got to go for the corn dog at least. Jesus fucking Christ. What kind of people are you friends
I'm not friends with them.
with?
I went to high school with them.
I'm not friends with them. They're just people I knew.
But the whole fun dip thing, that was another.
What happened to my fucking vape?
It's in my pocket.
I thought you quit nicotine doing that. He quit nicotine to the point where he put it in his pocket.
For real.
Tomorrow he's gonna wake up and be like, "Why's my throat hurt? Who stole my vape? Who's that boo?" Dude, this dog, I can't believe she's going that hard at me when I first came here, and now she's
Dude, she loves you.
yeah, now she's fucking bringing me toys. I'll chew on them more.
I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and there's gonna be this fucking toy next to you and you're gonna be chewing on it.
Stop throwing stuff at me.
All right, what else you got on topics?
Is she on cocaine?
No, she could be.
Ask her.
You on cocaine? All right,
Next topic.
next topic.
Next topic. Steve's on cocaine. He's on something that makes him not able to talk properly. Tommy. He's just dyslexic.
For real.
Dude, your police hat fucking kind of gets me hard.
Dude. I don't know.
Dude,
if
for real.
I don't know if I. Oh shit! I got one more police story. It's kind of embarrassing.
Did you shit your pants?
No, I didn't shit my pants.
All right. Tell the story then. If you shit your pants, I would
So
we
we got this one motherfucker that he said it was like a gun that went off in this area.
What
and
race was he?
He's white. He's like a fucking 50, 60-year-old dude.
Solid police officer.
And so we arrested him, and he said he needed to go to the hospital, so we take him to the hospital, right? And so he asked me.
I'll just take one.
He asked me. He goes, "How long is it gonna be?" So I went to go ask the nurses how long it's gonna be, and then next thing you know, he fucking walks out, and all of a sudden I'm like,
All right, well, that's silent. That silent minute there. Sorry about that. Steve had to grab some gummy bears. He didn't stop talking. But he's trying to tell a story right now, so I'm going to make him rewind about him. Rewind about a minute after he's done eating these gummy bears. You drop the mic to your lap. What are you expecting to happen? You think that's going to pick that up?
it might.
No.
Anyway,
It's literally going to be like him talking and then just...
so this guy asked me how long it's gonna be until the doctor sees him. So I go up to the nurses area or whatever. This motherfucker dips out. He dips out of the emergency room and he walks out. He's still in cuffs. And the doctor goes,
Hold up, pause. Do you not realize that the craziest drool I've ever seen just came out of your mouth?
yeah, I know.
It's like 6 inches. You just kept talking.
So anyway, I'm waiting on the doctor to get in there. The doctor leaves. Or the doctor doesn't leave. The doctor's like, the doctor goes, "Where is the guy?" I'm like, "Oh shit, I don't know." Motherfucker dipped out of the emergency room. He's walking around in cuffs. He got away.
The story went so off the rails for an ending that said he got away. Why did you drool so much?
Dude, the gummy bears. That's why, obviously.
It was so long. Holy Christ. We need to plug this in. We said that like 9 times.
This is the grape cord.
Well,
6
fucking
feet.
her fat ass put it up her Virginia.
What do you think is the American dream now?
Living?
The American dream.
What
What do you think it is now?
That's a solid question. You just wanted to hit my vape. You just asked me a hard question so you can hit my vape, dude. Honestly, I think has the American dream ever really changed?
The American dream was a house and 2.5 kids.
No.
What's the 0.5 of the child?
It's 2.5. It's been 2.5 for a while.
Oh, she's got a good point. What's the 0.5 of the child? That's a very good point.
That's what it's been.
What's the answer to the question?
The 2.5?
No, what's the 0.5?
I don't know.
Why don't you just say 3?
Okay, let's just say the American dream is 2 kids. 2 kids, a house.
One comes out just legs.
Okay, what is the American dream now?
In my opinion, I don't think it's ever changed. I think the American dream has always been that you come here and you do what you feel like you can do with your life. You, yourself, what you feel like you are exceptional at.
What about illegals? Where's your stance on that?
What do you think about saying?
I don't know. Tell me.
Fuck, come here illegally. Why is it so hard? Come here, do it the legal way. No, come here illegally. Why is it so hard to do it that way?
Why is it so hard to come here illegally?
Legally.
Oh, legally.
Jesus
You said
fucking Christ,
illegally
guys.
twice.
I said legally twice.
No, you didn't.
I did. You guys heard me wrong twice.
How hard is it to come here illegally? Pretty
Illegally,
easy. It's pretty easy to come
it's
here
pretty
illegally.
easy. They just kind of let you.
Oh, now you're in the country.
Oh, new country.
Well, so like Trump's stance on he wants to deport people. How's that going to work when you have all these families that are having kids that as long as they're born here, they're natural citizens. So how are you going to be able to
both.
deport? You
Deport
can't.
them all.
You can't deport a U.S. citizen.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't
Deport them with their parents. Why are they U.S. citizens?
because they're born here.
Illegally.
Man, I guess you got a point there, but how are you going to decipher that?
One simple fucking thing. Ready? All it takes is one executive order that says, hey, people that are born here from illegal parents do not get granted citizenship. One simple executive order.
How
And the
how,
problem
how,
solved.
how are they
And the
gonna,
problem solved. Everybody's main problem is separating families, right?
Yeah, but if they're born
Why
here,
don't we deport them all together?
if they're born here under the Biden administration, how are they going to be able to like, yep, fuck you?
Listen to this. Why are we even separating families in the first place? Why are we not deporting them all together in the first place?
Because if they're born here, they're citizens.
Yeah, why? Do you think those kids are having a better life than their parents are having? Do you personally think those kids that they are leaving behind are having a better life than those parents are having being pushed back to Mexico?
I mean, yeah, if you keep them here, their possibilities are better than in Mexico.
Then why is it such a big fucking deal? They came here illegally. They had kids in the United States. They did all this. They were here long enough to the point where 9 months later they had a kid on our fucking land.
how can you say it's any different than me and you?
We're
we
US
were
citizens.
born here in the United States. Our parents were citizens, right? But as far as the government sees it, if you're born in this country, you all automatically get citizenship.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, why are we so mad about it? If, okay, those guys broke the fucking law.
Right?
They did something illegal. And they got away with it long enough to have a kid here that is a legal U.S. citizen.
Mm-hmm.
why are you mad at the parent? Or why are you mad at the U.S. government for the parent making that decision to have a kid here?
How's that any different than our ancestors, though? Because
Because we're an actual fucking federalized government now.
I mean, yeah, our ancestors probably went through all the rules to get citizenship.
They made all these rules for a fucking reason.
But what do you...
If you want to come here, they want people that come here to come here for a reason. You know what I mean? This whole country stands for fucking something.
Yeah.
You're not coming here just to fucking live your life. You're coming here. If you want to come here, you got to come here for fucking something. This whole country is founded on the beliefs that we created this country for freedom. Okay. This is kind of getting off topic from what we were just talking about. I'm sorry. But do you realize that most of the world right now has no idea what it's like? Can you quit your job right now and go and start a new one? Can you do that?
Yeah.
90% of the fucking world can't. Do you realize that?
Yeah, that's what makes America so great, but that's not...
But why should we let anybody in to do that?
Because our government
what is the
allowed it.
credentials? What is the credentials that we should put down for anybody? Because there comes to a point where we become overpopulated, right?
Yeah.
We only have so much land. So what's the credentials that we need to put down that makes it so these people can come in here and do what we can do? Because yes, we were lucky. We were born in the 100% freest place on the planet. There's no denying that, right?
Yeah.
No denying that.
Yeah.
The freest place on the planet. What is the credentials that makes these people that were born in a less fortunate environment? What is the credentials that we need to have for these people to be able to come here? Because most of these people, most of these people are bringing the heroin, the meth, the cocaine, the drugs that are bringing our people down to the point to where we need rehab systems, that we are having methadone clinics,
that
we are having
new.
all this stuff.
That's not something new.
It's not nothing new, but 90% of it is coming from countries that are south of our border, that are coming here illegally, that are trafficking all these drugs here illegally. So what can we do to make that not happen? The reason that we do not allow immigration the way that people think that we should is because of this drug smuggling ring. If that were to stop, do you know the difference that would make in our immigration ring? It'd be a big difference. We have tests, and we have people that have to come here and do these tests. Because if you want to be a legal citizen, you need to be a respectable fucking person. Yes, the people that are here are not all respectable people, but most of the people that are coming over the fucking border are the ones bringing the stuff that is making us not respectable people. Does that make sense?
It makes sense, but you're telling me, so if we had a closed border, right?
We don't have a closed border.
If we did,
we'll never have that.
You're telling me that there's not going to be fentanyl, heroin, meth in this country? Because I don't believe that one bit.
No, there will, but it'll be on such a lower amount that we might actually be able to get a grasp on it.
You really think
I think if we were to get our population to a controlled point and we were to stop all this, is literally most of the drugs from our country, besides weed now, and probably mushrooms, and I would say acid. Certain drugs.
So
I would say certain drugs, yeah, they come from inside because they're easily made. But there's certain plants like the coca plant, where we make cocaine out of, poppy,
Yeah.
what we make
That's
heroin out of.
Yep.
That's all primarily grown in South America. And that's not Mexico's fault for that coming through here. That's drawn all the way through Mexico.
Yeah.
But it's coming from there. You know what I mean?
So I guess my question is, what do you think about legalization of all drugs? Do you think that would stop the...
No. It would make it worse.
Why?
Because people, it would probably make it cleaner.
Yeah.
Well, more people would
So
try it.
what's the problem with that? Just legalize everything.
Yeah, all the people would OD, and then it won't be a problem anymore.
You know, it's just
That's what my paper was about.
Oh, geez, you want them all to OD?
No, I'm saying is that
It would be.
figure it out. You figure it out.
It would be.
You can't save everyone.
There was a thing I read recently that if we were to legalize cocaine, it would be cut with so little amount of stuff that it would be a non-lethal dose, and cocaine would be a completely different drug.
That might be fine, because
But it would still be addictive. Is the thing.
everything's addictive if you really think about it.
Well, sugar's more addictive than cocaine.
That's true.
Caffeine?
Actually.
Caffeine?
I literally,
Sugar in it.
I went a month without soda, and that was worse than going a month without beer.
Yeah.
I went 2 years without beer. I couldn't go 2 months without caffeine.
Right. Just legalize everything. See how it goes.
See how it goes. Is a pretty fucking bold statement.
But
that's
I
a pretty
mean,
solid topic, though.
I don't know. It's really tough to say. Is like, where do you draw the line with people coming across the border?
I'd say
Because
I'd say man-made manufactured drugs, chemical drugs should be. If we were to legalize all drugs,
'Cause
if we were to legalize all drugs in the United States, I think that chemically made drugs like methamphetamine, crystal meth,
okay. How about this?
Yeah, for
How
me,
about
that's the only one I can think of.
How
But
about
you know
this?
what I'm saying.
I think
Chemically made drugs would probably come to nearly a halt if we were to make it legal. And drugs like heroin and cocaine and other drugs that came directly from plants will become legal and probably cleaner. But it would still be an issue to the point where we would still not have a grasp on it. But there will be less people dying than there is now.
But how about this? Because I'm pretty sure it. I'm not for sure. Might be wrong, but isn't it like a 7-year process to become a U.S. citizen if you follow all the guidelines and all the rules? I think it's a 7-year process.
We can look that up. I honestly don't know. Hey.
I'm looking it up.
RuneScape my ass, dude. What do you think? I feel like I just got 18. So, around 2 years to become a U.S. citizen. Would that be worth it? If you lived in a country like Mexico, is that worth it?
Well, depending. I mean,
Is that worth it?
this administration where you're just allowed to go across,
Hold
no,
up.
it's not worth it. But if when Trump gets back into office and he has his order that you have to do this, then it's totally worth it. But the fact that these people are already here.
Is it morally right? Do you think that the United States should be implementing people to have this process to become a citizen? Me?
I think
Me?
they should. I think they should have to.
Me, I think, yeah, maybe 24 months is a little much. But honestly, I think a year.
I think
Yeah,
they
a
should.
year.
I think they should have to, but in the also sense is the people that are already here. What are you going to do with them? because especially if they have kids here that are born citizens in the United States that have, they chances are if you have a child here, right?
Yeah.
They go to checkups, they go to whatever. So they have insurance here under the government insurance.
I have a good thought on this.
So what do you do with those kids?
I have a good thought on this.
What?
Leave it up to the parents. So listen, ready? So you going to deport a family. They say, hey, I have a son. You're doing a DNA test. They have a son. Right? You say, okay, well, do you want him to stay a United States citizen? Or do you want him to come back with you? How simple is that? Leave it up to the parents.
What do you mean? Because there's so many people that I know that are working at Chula that have children that are still in the countries they're from.
What are they going to do to bring them here?
I don't know if they're just here to make more money to send back home. I don't know. That's the
question. Is what are they doing here? If they want to, if they're doing this here,
and chances are,
what's their plan?
Chances
That's
are,
the main reason.
Chances are they're probably sending home.
That's the main reason.
They're sending money back home because it's like $7.50 to send money to Mexico.
There's a reason we have all this stuff implemented. Is because why are they sending that money back home? Why?
Because they don't make enough in Mexico.
Okay. Well, it's not their own fault that this is all put on them. You know what I mean? But for the 10% that come in and do it the right way and do everything the way they're supposed to do and are coming here, even if they're coming here illegally, are coming here and doing the right thing, what's with the other 90%? You know what I mean?
I mean, if
how are we supposed to look past that other fucking percentage?
If you were
only that little percentage is coming in and doing what this country's meant.
If you were in their shoes, would you work in the United States? Say you're from Mexico and you have family back home. Would you work in the United States?
I would do everything I could to get my family over here.
Exactly.
It's not their fault, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. So what do you do with them? That's the biggest thing. Is like we're trying to figure out as a country, what do we do with these people?
This sounds shitty, but you have to treat them like the rest of them.
And do what? Send them back home?
How are you supposed to prove that they're not a fucking another? You know how good people that are involved with the cartel are at hiding it?
Yeah.
How are you supposed to figure out who's who?
How are you supposed to figure out who's working for Russia?
You gotta know.
And who's in the Al Qaeda? And
this is what I'm fucking saying. If you don't have a legal proof that you're a part of this fucking
I invited
country,
you to my house. How do I know you're not a part of Al Qaeda or the cartel?
You want me to show you my legal US ID?
No, but you know what I'm saying?
You know what? That's the crazy part. All I got to do is show you my legal US ID, and you know I'm not a part of that group.
Okay.
Right?
Well,
right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
You're not wrong, but here's another thing is like, you don't know how people are in this country. Like, we could have you over tonight, and then tomorrow you could go shoot up some school, and we wouldn't know.
I'm going to.
We would have had no idea.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm planning
it's,
on it.
It's just kind of, yeah, exactly. He could just murder us one night too. Like, this could be the last podcast you ever hear.
Dude.
His favorites are the truck stop.
Could be the next Freddie
The truck
Mercury.
stop on Highway 11. I'm usually behind the second stall.
It's like you just don't know
Thanks for increasing my business.
what kind of people are coming across the border. I guess that's my biggest thing is you don't know.
We do know because a majority of the percentage of that population that's coming across the border is the cartel. That's the bad part. That's the part that is making everybody that's coming over here to live a better life. That's just making it.
90% of them are Mexicans. What are the 10%? You don't know. They could be Russian spies. They could be Al Qaeda. There was
That's the
people.
fucking
There was
thing. How do
people
you
from like
fucking know?
Nigeria coming across the Mexican border. They're not even from here. They're from Africa. What do you do with them?
Send them
Or
back.
Haitians?
You have to send them
The
back.
Chinese. Even
The Chinese are probably coming over.
They have a chance to live a better life, but you have to send them back.
But where do you draw the line? Because like if you look back, in
I
history,
told you where you draw the
We're
line.
the ones.
Okay, well, China, they sent back the North Koreans.
I told you where we draw the line. We already drew the line, and the line got crossed.
Well, the line got fucking
Yeah,
The fuck? The line got raped.
we drew the line. They're like, yeah, you can come over here as long as you don't bring drugs over here. And well,
that is not what the Biden administration implemented.
oh, they just
They're
said
like, yeah,
fucking.
come on.
No, they
guys.
they just waved you guys over. They're
As
like,
long
hey.
as you vote Democrat, come on over.
They're like, hey, actually, we're not even gonna check the trucks.
You're about 200 pounds over with
Mhm.
the blood.
Jesus
Get to
fucking.
the bottom of your truck.
But the thing is like, I've never seen this many.
No, there's actually this question was raised in Congress recently with the head of the ICE.
Yeah.
You know what he said?
What?
Exactly what I just said. Yeah, he said, they said, well, what are you going to do about deporting families separately? And he said, deport them together. I've been saying this. He said, you want the
Oh,
families fucking together? Don't give the kids United States citizenships if they're born here if their parents were fucking illegal immigrants. You want me to fucking separate them all? Or do you want them to keep them together? That's on you. The only reason I'm separating these fucking kids from their families is because you made a United States law that these kids are United States citizens
True.
and these
Yeah.
parents are not. I'm doing my fucking job.
Yeah. All right, what else you got?
Oh, you brought up immigration.
Look up conspiracies.
Let her ask your question. I want a question.
What would you do with all these Venezuelan children being admitted to the New
Send
York
them
City
fucking back to
gangs?
Venezuela.
No, like it's actually happening. Like the New York City gangs are hiring all these like little kids for their gangs.
Are these legal Venezuelan children?
No, they're illegal.
They would send them back.
Okay, what would you do if you're stuck in a country you can't leave, like North Korea?
What am I supposed to do about it? What the fuck are we as a country supposed to do about this? Are we seriously going to be put in this pedestal to fucking run the entire fucking world
No.
just because we're better off than the entire world? Are we seriously going to be put here to run the entire world when we can't even run ourselves right now?
No, you're right. You're right.
$34 trillion, and we send so much to Ukraine to help them fight their own war.
Then I'll get heated about
But
this. right now.
back to what I said originally. You have so many homeless vets. Come on, man.
We got so many homeless vets because we let so many fucking retards in the fucking government.
Yeah.
We got people in the government on January 20th. We're going to have people in the government that have actually said and are actually normal fucking people. Yeah, maybe they're billionaires, but they weren't at one point. You know what I mean? These are guys that built themselves from the fucking ground up that want to make this place a better place than it was before. And 50% of this population is retarded enough to think that they're just racist because they don't want the people that came here illegally to be here.
I think the problem is like the wokeness.
The
in this
wokeness
country.
is fucking taken over. It's ridiculous.
The fact.
Sorry, dude. Yeah, you want to bring this up, dude? I'll get heated about it. The wokeness has taken over this fucking nation. This was and still is, in my opinion, the greatest country on the entire fucking planet. And the only reason it's going downhill is because people are letting it going downhill. We as an American people,
the spanking has stopped. Like you can't spank your kid in public anymore. That's why this country has gone downhill.
That's actually fucking a fair example. But we have always been a country that has been based off the people, right?
Yeah, but you realize
The people weren't retarded.
no, they become
The furries, dude.
Whoa. It's not just that.
The furries.
Give it the microphone.
No, I mean I'm not trying to like be a dick about this because like I know that like I have like a few of these, but I'm not saying it's like a personal reason to go on disability.
Steve just shit his pants. Give her the microphone back. No, you're good. Dude, I'm
No,
here.
I'm
To,
just
I'm
saying
here. I'm
is
here to
that-
debate now, dude.
Yeah, I'm not putting this up to my face yet. Why would you do that to me?
No, that's the one with the black line, so it's fine. That's the one with the black circle around it. It's fine.
Shit up in here.
All right, what?
That's the sharp mic.
So what'd you say?
I don't know. I forgot. What is she gonna say?
No, it's just that like
Get shot on it.
yeah, I don't know. I forgot.
So
You
like
can say it. Why is it
you
bad?
have furries, right? That the people that identify as cats or dogs, they don't identify as male or female.
Yeah.
They're putting litter boxes in high schools so they can go to the bathroom. Have you ever experienced that in high school?
I didn't. It was right after I got out of high school.
So
My little
like,
sister dealt with it.
how do you deal with that situation? That
I'll be honest with you. If
a human being thinks they're a cat, so they're gonna go to the bathroom in a litter
Or
box,
they're gonna scratch you in class. 'Cause they
or
want
they're
to
gonna
say-
hiss at you.
'cause they don't like you.
I'll be honest with you, that did fire me up because my little sister was in high school and all this shit was happening. And she was just a normal girl, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she was going to school with dudes that were like, you need to put a litter box in the girls' bathroom so I can go piss in there.
What?
I went to the fucking school.
What did you do? Did you go piss in the litter
No,
box?
all I did was I talked to the office and I was like, why are you letting this happen? And they said, there's nothing we can do about it. These are just fucking, the kids do what they got to do. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean? What the fuck are you talking about? That's just the way that like, you can't do anything about that. Because that's just the way the woke world works. Because everybody's scared to fucking speak out about it. You know what? I'm going to be labeled racist just because I spoke out against it. This whole fucking podcast, if it ever becomes big, is going to be labeled racist.
That's not
because we
racist.
Spoke out against
That's
it.
not racist.
It's not. My best friends are fucking black. literally.
My dog is black as can be. I'm not a racist.
3 of my 5 best friends are black. It's literally, it's not racist. I'm not a racist person.
My dog's black as can be.
Exactly. Steve's not black. But his dog is. He's one of the dogs, dude. It is fucking crazy though.
Like,
Yeah, if I go and talk to one of these people in person, and they're like
this
dude,
is-
you don't even know what's going on. Like, you don't think I know
Does a
what's going on.
furry-
My boss is from Atlanta, Georgia, and he's a black guy. And they're like, yeah, he probably doesn't even like you. I was like, actually, he's one of my best friends. And then they're like, well, what? Yeah, shut the fuck up.
does a furry actually graduate high school? 'Cause it's
Probably
like,
not.
You're a cat.
Dude, these
Cats don't graduate
These
high
people
school.
don't know what reality is, and when you give them a taste of reality, they freak out.
Do you think it is acceptable for someone to go on disability for having anxiety and depression and suicidal thoughts, but not
Oh,
act?
I'll be honest.
It did.
I
Because they
do.
want to be lazy and not work.
Are they able?
If you guys are gonna both talk, you gotta share the mic.
Yeah, this person is able to work. She has a job right now.
They're able to work. She has a job right now.
Yes.
And she's on disability right now. No.
She's trying to get on disability.
If she's able to work, I say no.
No, honestly, and
Her goals with this money is to travel.
here's my thoughts, and I think all three of us have dealt with these main things that we just brought up: depression, anxiety, and and what else? You got what?
I got battered woman syndrome due to PTSD.
Yeah, you
my
keep
ex.
talking back against me, dude. You're gonna have it good.
No, but it's wild to see on like just some of the things that people are trying to file for disability for.
No, and I 100% agree with you. Honestly, I actually I went to high school with one chick that it was right before I graduated. I had one girl in my class that said she was a cat.
She's a what?
She was a cat.
A cat?
Yeah,
Oh.
she was disabled because she was fat. She's just a fat cat bitch. Dude, she's a fat.
She's a queen.
She's just a no. She's just a fat bitch.
queen.
No, she's a
Isn't
fat
that what a
fucking-
female cat's called? A queen?
Don't let them believe that, dude. Jesus, no, a fucking female cat just called a pussy. No, these people are fucking ridiculous. No, they think that they are animals. And okay, we've all discussed the things that we went through in life. We've all went through anxiety. We've all went through depression. We've all went through all sorts of shit. Yeah, I literally. What'd you say?
What, you guys haven't?
I've not experienced that.
Yeah,
What?
you try to do that all to me all the time.
But yeah, there's that, and no, I straight up have PTSD. Am I trying to get disability? No, because I can physically work. I can do what I need to do. These people are fucking psychopaths. These people are actual fucking psychopaths. These people have no idea what reality is. Dude, I literally have a disease in my brain, not a disease, a mental disability that takes me away from the grasp of reality, and I'm still able to work, do my job, and bring home money. How the fuck are these people even sitting here trying to claim this? This is the reason that it pisses me off.
True. Conspiracy?
Am I wrong on the definition of that?
No.
You just gave Steve a whole paper.
What do you think about
Like, here, read this research paper.
What do you think about Richard Nixon? You like the guy?
I can't read this.
Richard Nixon?
You read it out
Richard
loud to me.
Nixon. What do you think about him?
What?
Richard Nixon.
I don't know. I wasn't alive during this time. I don't know.
He got impeached.
Yeah. Wasn't he the only president that got impeached and left office?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think about him? Was he a good guy?
I don't know. I feel like he had good morals, but he did some stupid shit.
I know you talked about this before, but
The impeachment.
the JFK assassination. I know you guys talked about that earlier.
I think that there was multiple shooters.
Yeah, I think
What?
I think it was a Secret Service.
Did you say you think it was a bus driver?
No, she thought it was the driver. She thought the driver went.
Yeah. That.
Have you ever watched the video?
Yeah.
I don't think it's. Yeah, prove your point.
I mean, back to the left, it'd be someone in front of him, not someone that's.
When you watch the video, if you watch very closely, in the beginning, right before his head gets blown out. You can watch him grab his neck right after the shot. You can watch him grab his neck, and then a second shot goes off. So it's 100%
Two
in my mind.
shooters.
At
Multiple
least
shooters.
2.
Yeah. Yeah.
You literally watch him grab his
Right.
neck, and then Jackie Kennedy's like grabs his neck too, like she's
Right.
trying to hold blood in. When he got shot in the neck. Watch the video.
She was trying to grab the head too.
Yeah.
But here's
I'm
the
saying,
thing.
watch when you watch the video again. If you watch it frame by frame, when he gets shot, you can see him like mouth agape, head back, like he just got he just got shot in the neck.
Huh.
And then that's right before. It's right before
Martin Luther King Jr. No, JFK.
JFK. Yeah, and then right before he gets that back of his head literally gets blown out of his body, he leans back and holds his neck. This. And then Jackie grabs his neck too. And then that happens.
Yeah, that
So
shot
In
did not come from.
In my mind, that confirms there's at least 2 shooters.
Yeah, the headshot didn't come from that guy.
And you know what's crazy? You know what he was doing about a week before that? He was making speeches against having secret societies in the United States government.
The fucking Bay of Pigs.
Yeah,
The Bay of Pigs was an absolute failure. That's why he got assassinated. Almost positive.
Explain.
Do you remember the Bay of Pigs?
I don't. That's why I said explain.
So the Bay of Pigs was, he hired a bunch of, they were like prisoners from Cuba, and there was like 1,000 of them, and they were trained by the U.S. government to go into Cuba, invade Cuba, and kill Fidel Castro. And it was a secret service that, like, it wasn't a part of the military. They weren't a part of the military. They were trained by the military to invade Cuba. And they were going to have like a U.S. Airstrike to cover these guys. Well, they sent these guys in, and it didn't go as planned, and they got pinned down or whatever, and then all of a sudden they canceled the airstrike to help those guys out, and pretty much all of them got killed or captured. And Cuba found out that JFK was part of the U.S. government to kill Fidel Castro. And this was, the Bay of Pigs was like in '69. I'm pretty sure that's the same year that he got assassinated, wasn't it? '69 in Dallas.
It was right after the moon landing. I thought it was right after.
When did he get killed? Was it '69? November of '69? Was it?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wasn't it like November of '69?
The moon landing happened before he died.
I think it was November of '69.
He's the one that said, "Houston, we have landed." I'm pretty sure.
I have a fucking book on Neil Armstrong. It says JFK. They put the thing on his page saying Houston.
He didn't say that.
He was probably alive when that happened.
Yeah, I thought he said it.
When did he die? Was it '69? November? Yeah, because it was 63.
And then I'll look at the moon landing.
The moon landing was in '69. That's 100%.
Yeah, 69.
Look up.
They wrote on
Look up the Bay of Pigs. Look up the Bay of
Stop getting
Pigs.
Martin and fucking Jay fucking mixed up.
Look up the Bay of Pigs, because that was like right before he got assassinated.
There were at least 15 years apart. Martin Luther King Jr. and JFK.
61 was the Bay of Pigs. So there was multiple attempts to try to kill Fidel Castro.
Dude, she's going hard on the gummy bears right now.
Yeah, give me some of that shit.
Dude, Steve, we still got Dairy Queen.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I haven't stopped thinking about it this entire time. You ready to call it?
I guess we can call it.
We can call it. Fidel Castro is gay, and
Fidel Castro Jr. is gay too.
yeah,
He's the leader.
Fidel Castro, if you listen to this, you're fucking gay, bro.
He's so fucking gay.
You're so fucking gay, dude. You probably suck dicks.
Girl, I'm leaving you tomorrow.
Fucking smoke them skin scars.
Seems to me, girl, you know I've done all I can.
Yep, definitely.
You see a big stone and I borrow. Yeah. Ooh, that's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. That's why I'm easy. I'm easy like Sunday morning. Why in the world would anybody put chains on me? Yeah. I've paid my dues to make it. Everybody wants me to be what they want me to be. I'm not happy when I try to fake it. No. Ooh, that's why I'm easy. I'm easy like sun.